Hello and welcome to the channel and this match play game of the scouring between the Astra Militarum and the Black Legion. The scouring is mission number 2-3 from the new pack. I'm still going through them in order, although the videos may come out in a different order. But the scouring, so it's 5 objectives on the table for the primaries. There's one in the centre and sort of 4 around it in like a little square, but they're all quite central, which is interesting. The deployment will be sort of long ways, so there'll be one down this end and one down the other end. So, yeah, the deployment favours shooting armies, but the objectives favour combat armies, so that'll be interesting. The mission objectives are, you need 1 objective in your command phase for 4 points, 2 for 8, and more for the extra 4 for 12. And then the mission objective is strategic scan. So you can go around scanning objectives. And then for each objective that you've scanned at the end of the battle, you get 3 points. So you could get, if you scan all 5, you get 15. If you scan just 2, you get 6. And that's an action that's completed sort of in your next turn. So it takes an entire battle round, if you like, for that action to be completed. So that's an interesting one. But yeah. And only 1 unit each turn can attempt to do an all-spec scan. Is it called all-spec scan? Yes, all-spec scan. It's a bit like the stratagem of the Space Marines, but except you don't shoot anything, instead you just look at the objectives. So that's the mission objectives and what the mission is. As for terrain, there's a couple of ruins in the centre, 2 separate ruins. So they're going to be obscuring like cover, reachable, scalable, defensible, all the ables. So you can fire down them this way, and you can fire into them and out of them, but you can't fire through them, and they're 2 separate ones as well, so you can't put someone in this ruin and shoot past that ruin, because it's a separate ruin. So I'm putting big line of sight blocking terrain in the middle there, and I've scattered the edges with line of sight blocking terrain today as well. I haven't put many ruins, so I wanted to mix it up a bit. So essentially there's big sort of rock bases in the middle of each long table edge to stop people just shooting from the entire length of the table. So they're going to be line of sight blocking, and then I've put big rocks around sort of opposite the firing line, if you like, so you can still hide. And then in the other corners I've put smaller line of sight blocking terrains, and also little barricades here. So the barricades, if you're behind them, you will get light cover and they will be defensible. So that's the terrain, that's the mission. Before we get to see the guests for today and look at the armies, if you like the content, press like. If you don't like it, press dislike. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question or just say hi, feel free to comment below, or if you spot something. And if you want to see more of the content and you don't want to miss any, hit subscribe. There's normally 1 each week, and there's quite a few on the channel now if you want to watch some of the previous ones. So yes, let's go and see the guest for today. Okay, and on to the guest for today is David. It's another Dave, as if one wasn't enough. So you've got your Cadians looking fantastic, and yes. I've got my Black Legion. Normally I'm playing guards. This will be interesting.
Yes, it's almost Cadian round 2, isn't it?
It's Cadian round 2, or maybe it's a rerun. Maybe this is an area of Cadia before I decided to fly a ship into it. But here we are. Do you want to start to run through your Cadians?
Yes, it's very simple. It's a battalion detachment, of course.
Yes.
The warlord is Creed for the extra 2 CP, and of course, if you're running Cadian, you've got to run Creed. It's the law.
It is the law.
And if you've got Creed, you've got to have his colour sergeant, because again, it's the law.
Because it's cool. Yeah. Okay.
And
so you've got those 2, and you can give out 3 orders at 12 inches. And you said colour sergeant can allow him to do an additional order.
Yep, to 1 officer that gives orders. So you could also do it to the tank commander.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so there's going to be lots.
Not that I'm going to do that, but it is an option.
It's not a bad option, to be honest. I'd do it. But anyway, okay.
In the troop squads, we have 4 basic Cadian squads: pistol, chainsaws, and sergeant, and a voxcaster. Otherwise, it's just lasguns. Nothing special.
Yeah, basics. Sounds good to me.
1 squad of white shields.
And they're white, so we know who they are.
Exactly.
That's useful. So white shields thing is get an extra leadership, and there's a strat you can use for like a mini transhuman, and they can take orders without rolling a dice or something.
Yeah, it's
something like that.
Something like that. We'll come to it when it's important.
Yeah, so they're conscripts, but better than conscripts because they're Cadian conscripts.
Yep.
Basically. Okay, cool.
Moving along to the elite choices, we have a Master of Ordnance.
Yes, because
well,
look at what's behind him, right?
Yes.
So he can give reroll ones to artillery when they shoot at something more than 36 inches away.
Yes.
So that can be useful, and he's got a once per game barrage as well, which is nice. Okay.
1 basic command squad because I have points to fill, 3 plasma guns, and a Vox command because
why not?
Cool. Why not add the points?
Yeah.
In the fast attack, we have 2 units of Rough Riders.
Yes.
Of my own custom design.
Yeah, looking absolutely fantastic. I haven't seen Rough Riders in a guard army. Well, I mean, they're in it. They are only in guard armies. But I haven't seen Rough Riders for a long, long time because they're in Legends. But yeah, cool. Bring them along. Let's see how they do, I guess.
Well, I did 3 units. I made 3 units in total, and the day I finished them was the day they put them to Legends.
Oh, well, at least you're getting a chance to use them today.
Yes. And last but not least, the most important part of the guard army, the heavy supports.
Well, you forgot about the other HQ as well.
Oh, and the other HQ. Well, we'll come to him now. Tank commander with the relic gatekeeper battle cannon.
Yeah, so that's a flat 3 damage battle cannon.
And as everybody will may notice, compared to the other Russes, that is the older plastic Russ, not the coloured kit.
Yeah, I've got old plastic Russes as well.
Obviously, as you can see, 2 heavy bolters, las cannon.
Yeah.
It's its loadout.
Cool.
Now we come to the heavy support proper. We'll start with the Manticore, because that's next to the tank commander.
Yes. So he's got
Nothing really special. Heavy bolt and hull, 4 missiles that are detachable, so I know how many are fired.
useful. Okay, cool.
We have a battery of basilisks, because why use 1 when you could use 3?
Well, yes. That's a fair point.
And of course, if they behave themselves,
You can put their guns up.
And that's the one that won't stay up. Oh well.
That's alright. I mean, to be honest, if they're aiming up, they'd probably shoot past the board anyway, so that's fine.
And last but not least, the standard squadron of Lehman Russes. 2 battle tanks with battle cannons, and 1 of the Lost STC very rare Vanquishers.
Yeah, so you got a Vanquisher, which is an anti-tank battle cannon where you can roll 2d6 and pick the highest for damage or something.
Yes, and I've also given it the tank ace ability Slow and Purposeful, which means I get to re-roll wound rolls of 1. With that gun.
Yeah, and
assuming a only grinding advance.
Yeah, and they've also got heavy bolts in the hulls. No sponsons, so nice, cheap, cheerful battle tanks. But they're still all 12 wounds, toughness 8, 2+ saves. So, yeah, okay. And obviously the thing about Cadians is if you stay still, you get to reroll 1s to hit. So all your artillery and tanks sitting at the back are going to be rerolling 1s to hit most of the time.
And in the case of the infantry, if I give them the order take aim,
and they stay still, then you reroll all hits instead of just ones. So they're more reliable at hitting stuff.
Which is very nice if you have 3 heavy weapons squads with triple autocannons.
Maybe I
should do that when Chaos actually get 2 wounds.
Yeah, because it's a bit overkill at the moment. Well, they'd be good at shooting Terminators, maybe. But yeah, okay. So you had your tank ace, got your Warlord, no extra stuff. Is that everything?
Yeah, obviously the 2 CP that Creed gives me as a bonus are spent on the White Shield and the tank ace.
So you're still starting on 12?
Yes.
Glorious. Okay, so that's the Cadians. I'm a little bit scared, but I know what Guard can do, so okay, right. Black Legion, it's a battalion as well, obviously, because, I like doing battalions. I've got a Baden. He's a bad man. You've got to bring him along, especially when we're playing Cadians, because, well, Black Legion, Cadians, there's going to be lots of vengeance of Acadia. So he gives me 2 CP. I've already spent them all. And he's an absolute beat stick. Any of my units within 12 inches of him are immune to morale. His Warlord trait is units within 6, including himself, get Death to the False Emperor on 5s and 6s. So that's exploding to hits in combat. Very nasty. And he's an absolute beat stick. We'll get to him in the game. Alongside him, I've got a Council of Traitors, which I spent a CP for to give them both Warlord traits. So I've got a Sorcerer with the Mark of Nurgle. And he's got Miasma and Pestilence, which is the Nurgle power, so I can make something -1 to hit. He's got Prescience, so I can give myself something +1 to hit. And he's got Smite. And his Warlord trait is Veteran War Leader or something. It's the one where I can farm CP. So that's his. And then over here I've got a Dark Apostle with the Mark of Khorne. So he's obviously got the Khorne prayer. And I've also given him Omen of Potency, which gives him more attacks and AP 4. You can only do one prayer, and while these two chaps are around, they go off on 2s. And then I've also given him a Warlord trait, Black Cloud Brute. So it's +1 strength, and then on the charge you can potentially do mortal wounds. He also has a Black Mace as my relic, which is a 2 damage hitty stick. So he can become an absolute beat stick on the charge. That's him. As for my troops, I've got 3 units of 5 Black Legion Chaos Space Marines, all with bot guns. The champions are the guys without helmets, and they've also got chainswords. I think they've just put them in their pockets, so because we can't see them. Behind them, I've got 2 units of 5-man Khorne Berserkers, bolt pistols and chainswords. I haven't actually got the icon of Wrath because I didn't have points, but he looks cool and he's the champion. So 2 units of 5 Berserkers, and I've got 2 Rhinos as well, but no Havoc Launchers today because of points. Otherwise I'd like Havoc Launchers because they're blast, but I haven't got the points today. Unit of 5 Terminators, all with combi bolters, a few of them with axes, one with Power Fist and the Power Maul on the champion. All the shooting infantry, by the way, is Marcus Slanesh for obvious reasons we'll come to later. And I've got 3 Obliterators as well, which I've marked of Slanesh for cacophony goodness. Behind them, I've got 3 Forge World Dreads, which have all cost me a CP each. So essentially, they've cost 3 CP. I've spent a CP on Council of Traitors, but he's given me 2 CP, so I'm on 10. I've got a Contemptor with 4 Las Cannons and the Cyclone Missile Launcher, so he's my anti-tank one. I've got a Doredio over here with the Doredio Water Cannons, the Heavy Bolters and the Missiles. He's the anti-infantry. And I've got Leviathan, who's got 3 missiles, a Grav Flux Bombard, 2 Twin Volkites, and a Siege Drill with a Melter Gun. So he's the close-range punchy Dreadnought. And the Siege Drill is flat 6 damage against vehicles. Lots of vehicles, but he'll have to get to them because I imagine they'll be at the back. So,
well,
yeah, they will.
Well, the artillery will be. I can't promise the tanks will be.
Drive closer so you can hit me with your sword, sir. Right. But okay, so that's the Black Legion. I think that's everything. We'll have a little think about secondaries and then we'll go through those. Okay, we're back. We thought about secondary objectives and they're kind of similar but also kind of not. Essentially, we want to kill each other and dominate the battle grid, which kind of makes sense because we're fighting for Cadia and you're Cadians and I'm Black Legion. So, Chaos, I'm going with Stranglehold because it's a good mission for Stranglehold because there's 5 objectives and one of them's in the centre, so it makes sense to get on them at the end of my turn. I'm also going with the new Chaos one, the Long War, which essentially means I want to kill things on objectives and then nick objectives. So that works quite well with Stranglehold, which works quite well with the mission. So it kind of makes sense. And then bring it down because I want to kill tanks because you've got lots of tanks.
Of course.
So that makes sense. And then you're going with Stranglehold as well, because, again, it's good for the mission, and you've got lots of OBSEC. Mm-hmm. For the Emperor, which is points for killing units, up to a maximum of 3 per turn.
Yes.
I've got lots of units, you've got lots of firepower. That makes sense to me.
Yes, and in the case of the tanks, I could have had more if I wanted.
Yeah, you could have had more tanks, but then you'd have less infantry or Rough Riders. But anyway, right. And then you're going for grind them down, which I thought was a bit interesting, but obviously you have got a lot of firepower. You've got a few easy to kill units. But once I get through them, they're going to be fairly difficult to kill. So you might not get it every turn, but you'll probably get it a few turns. So essentially you want to kill me more than I kill you and nick the objectives. And I want to nick the objectives, kill you off objectives, and then kill your tanks. None of this faffing about with data or psychic interrogations today. Oh no, it's all about war. So anyway, let's roll to determine defender or attacker, and then we can crack on with deployments. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the roll off for defender and attacking. After you, Dave.
Certainly.
Dave against Dave today. Who's going to be the better Dave? Okay, so you win that one. Do you want to be defender or attacker? Do you want to pick deployment zone and deploy first, or would you rather me pick deployment zone and deploy first? Does it really matter?
I'm going to let you pick deployment zone.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, I'll go over here then, because you've got a chair over that side, so you can go over that side. Black Legion will deploy first. We'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, and here we are after deployment. So down this side there is the Black Legion. I'll quickly run through my deployment in a second. and the guard are over there. We've also put a few things in transports and reserves, which we'll go through. So I've got 1 Rhino here with 5 Marines and 5 Berserkers in it. Behind that I've got 5 Marines, my Contemptor and my Sorcerer. And that's what I've got on that flank. And then on this flank I've got my Terminators behind the barricade, so they're in light cover. My Duradio, who will not be killed by the video star. My Leviathan, Abaddon, and my Dark Apostle, and then another Rhino with 5 more Marines and 5 Berserkers in it. And then off the board, I've got my 3 Obliterators, because if you've got Obliterators and you don't deep strike them, you're doing something wrong.
Correct.
Yes, and you've got your guard. So do you want to run through quickly what you've got and where it is?
Okay, starting on this line, we have 2 of the squads of the infantry. Master of Ordnance in a prime position for calling in artillery.
Yes.
Over here, we have the Manticore to provide the artillery support for that flank.
Behind a rock. Nice idea.
Moving down the middle, we have the tanks.
Yeah, looking absolutely fantastic next to the Tank Commander.
Then on the other flank, we have the Basilisk battery.
Yes.
Our 2 heroes. They don't need introduction. The command squad, 2 more squads, and the White Shields.
Cool, so we've got loads more infantry on that side than this side. But I suppose I've sort of done the same. So, okay. Alright, and then off the board you've got your Rough Riders, because they have a special ability where they can sort of essentially strategic reserve for free.
Yeah.
So you thought you'd do that just because it's cool.
And also they're cavalry, they're off doing reconnaissance missions. They're doing what cavalry do.
They're doing what cavalry do, so they'll be coming on from reserves later on. So that's cool. Okay, alright. Roll to see who goes first, I guess.
Excellent.
Do you have a dice, sir?
Yes, of course.
After you.
And our survey says a 2.
Oh, well. Yeah, right. Okay. So, Black Legion turn 1. And we will be back after the command and movement phase.
Before that, I will be spending 2 CP for preliminary bombardment.
Yes, you said you were going to do a preliminary bombardment. Okay, we'll do that off camera as well, and then we'll come back and see if it's actually done the thing or not. Okay, here we are. We did the preliminary bombardment. Well, I'll say the guard did the preliminary bombardment. Essentially, what it is, 2 CP. You roll a dice for each unit at the start of the game. On a roll of a 6, it takes a mortal wound. So we went through all the units. The Rhino took a mortal wound, and Abaddon took a mortal wound. So thank you very much for that. Luckily, at the start of my turn, for my self-repair on the Rhino, I got a 6, so it healed the mortal wound again, so that was nice. I also got my prayer off with my Dark Apostle, although he probably won't be in combat for a while, but at least I'm remembering to do it. And then in my command phase, again the CP, which I've also spent in the movement phase on an advanced roll. So this Rhino here has advanced onto the middle objective. I needed a 3 on the advance. I got a 2, so I re-rolled it into a 4. That's when my CP's gone. Why have I done that? Stranglehold. Over here, my Marines and my Contemptor General on Sorcerer have walked around the corner here like this, sort of, because now my Contemptor can see the Tank Commander, and he wants to shoot him in the face with lots of las cannons. Over here, a bit of shuffling, but not a massive amount. The Rhino's just parked closer to that base there. The Leviathan's walked up with Abaddon and the Apostle. My Terminator's got a 1 on their advance. Really quick. They ran. Really quickly ran there. And obviously Black Legion, when they advance, their rapid fire weapons become assault weapons. So I can shoot a few combi bolters now because they're in range at some guardsmen. Yay. And then the radio's just shuffled a little bit. And that's it for movement, really. Not a massive amount going on, but getting onto the objectives and getting something going. I'm going to go into my psychic phase now. And you have no way of denying, do you? Which is nice. No. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a miasma of pestilence, which I need a 6. That's a 7. Cool. I'll make my Contemptor Dreadnought -1 a hit. He's got some Mark of Nurgle.
Yes.
And now I'll try and do Prescience, which I need a 7. That's a 9. Lovely. I'll put Prescience on my Contemptor Dreadnought, so it's now hitting on 2. You can see where this is going. Okay. So that's my psychic phase. I might as well start the shooting phase with the Contemptor Dreadnought, because I'm standing here and I'm talking about the Contemptor Dreadnought.
Yes.
He's going to shoot all his las cannons and his cyclone missiles all into your tank commander. Because I don't like a tank commander with Gatekeeper pointing at me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and unfortunately I can't pop smoke because I don't get that as a strategy yet.
No. Whereas if you went first, you could shoot and then pop smoke. Strike and shroud. But you didn't, so ha.
Oh well.
Okay, so 4 lance cannons hitting on 2s. They will hit. Lovely. Moving on 3s because they're strength 9. Ooh. No, I'm not going to CP that. So that's 2 wounds at -3, and you've got 2 up saves, so 2 5-ups on your tank commander.
Let's see if the Emperor protects today.
Yes, he does.
Definitely, double Iron Cross. That'll do.
Well, that's annoying. Right, the 2 Cyclone missile launchers on 2s. Both hits. These are strength 8, so you can move on 4s. Only 1 goes through it, -2. Okay, so 4 up. Okay, so you've rolled 3 6s for saving throws. Okay, well, I see how this is going. Right.
It's almost like I'm playing Battle Systems.
It's almost as if your dice are weighted. No. Right, okay, so 3 of my Terminators were in range of that front infantry squad. So I'm just going to shoot a few pot shots.
I am... Yes, I will be spending a CP.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Alright. Right, we found the strat. Cadian stands for 1 CP, so they can only be wounded on 3 ups, and if it's damaged 1, you get +1 to your saves.
Yep.
Funny enough, bolt guns are damage 1. Anyway, I've got 6 shots, hitting on 4s because they're advanced, and I can reroll because of a bad man, just as well, because that was terrible. That's a bit better. And I will wound on 3s, and that is 3 4-up saves now, because apparently Cadia stands. I mean, it does at the moment. This is pre-Cadia, obviously. So 2-4. Okay.
Oh, well.
At least I've killed something, because this chap was brilliant, wasn't he? Shooting your tank commander. Absolutely. What could possibly go wrong? 4 last cannons and missiles into a tank commander? No, just bounced. Okay, fine. Right. My Duradio wants to shoot everything at your white shields. So I'm going to quickly measure, check the heavy bolts are in range, and then I'll do that. Right, okay, so the Duradio is going to put absolutely everything into that big unit of conscripts at the back there. Starting with the missiles, their blast, it's 3d3 shots normally, so I'm just going to get 9 shots. Absolutely glorious. He hits on 3s, and he is just about within 6 inches of a battle. So I'm hit with most of them anyway. But I'll get a few rerolls, because that's nice. Oh, he's hit every time, that.
Oh, goody.
And the missiles are strength 6, so 2s to wound. Still failed a couple. So that is 6, 7 at -1 damage. So I'm going to assume that is 7 6-up saves on your white shields.
Yep.
So 7 6-up saves coming up. You've run out of 6s.
Yep, I've run out of 6s.
I mean, to be fair, if you're going to roll 6s on your saves, it's better to do it on tank commander than some conscripts, right?
In theory.
Anyway, that's 7 dead so far. I'm going to shoot my heavy bolters now. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s. And I can reroll because of a bad man. Oh look, he's hit every time. And winning on 3s this time. Uh-oh. Just 2 at -1 from the heavy bolter. So 2 more 6-ups from the heavy bolters.
Let's see.
Nope, you couldn't get further away.
Nope.
So that's another 2 gone. But don't go over just yet, because I might kill some more. Autocannons, 8 shots, hit on 3s, re-rolling because of a bad one. And then these are from 7, so I'm winning these on 2s. Oh, and these are -2 AP, so we won't get a save against those. So that's 4 more gone. So that's another 6. Alright?
Right.
Well, they're conscripts. Okay, Abaddon now is going to raise the old Talon of Horus and shoot its rubbish bolter at the front infantry squad. He has 4 shots. He's going to hit on 2s. He's going to win on 3s. Not like that. 2 at -1, D3 damage. So 2 6-ups on your furthermost forward infantry squad.
2 more 6-ups, you say?
6-ups. I think you've run out of 6s. Yep, you've run out of 6s. But then again, the 6s are on the tanks. So, yeah, okay. Right. I'm going to shoot the Leviathan now. Its Volkites are in range of that front infantry squad, so I might as well shoot both the twin Volkites at that, finish it off, and then the 3 hunter killing missiles I'm going to shoot at the tank on my right, and the Grav Flux Bombard I'm going to start chipping away at them on the left. Okay, so I think 3 hunter killing missiles should kill a battle tank, but then again 4 las cannons and no, it's fine. Should be fine. Everything's fine. Right, Volkite shots into the infantry squad.
This is going to hurt.
Well, it's AP nothing damage too. It's going to be the mortal wounds if anything. Anyway, hits on freeze. Rerolls because of a bad one. So he's hit every time. And I've got lots of 6s there, but I need them for wound rolls, not hit rolls. So strength 5, so we're on freeze, and then 6s are mortal wounds in addition. So as usual, my Volkite never does any mortal wounds. But that is 5, and they're 5 ups as well, because it's damage 2. Not damage 1, so you don't get your +1. So 5 ups from the Volkites of Doom. So that's 4 more dead. Okay. There's not that many left in that squad now.
No.
Just 2. Okay, cool. And they might run, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, right. 3 missiles into this tank here. Let's see if I can at least do some damage with my anti-tank weaponry against your tanks, because so far it hasn't really worked. He's going to hit on freeze. I can reroll because of a bad one. Okay, so 2 have hit. Strength 10. I'm going to win on freeze. Right, I'm going to spend my CP now, because I'm fed up with my guns not doing anything. Hey! So that's 2 at -2, so 2 4-up saves on that battle tank. You save one of them, D6 damage unless you want a command point.
I'm command pointing.
You're command pointing, you're going to get 6 now, aren't you, because it's a tank. No, it's not. So 1, I've eventually wounded a tank. Hasn't taken much at all, has it? So D6 for free. Okay, so that tank there is down to 9.
That one there.
And my Grav Flux Bombard was shooting the tank next to it for 2d3 shots.
Let me get the D10 out.
4. It will wound on hit on freeze. I haven't hit you yet. I will reroll those because of a bad one. That's not much better. Strength 8, so winning on 4s. And that is -3, and then it'll be 3 damage. So it's 3 damage on the other tank. So he's down to 9. So I've literally
maybe splitting fire doesn't work.
Well, to be fair, concentrated firepower of the Contemptor didn't work either. So I thought I'd try something different. You know, okay, well, I haven't really done much. I've started chipping away at your tanks, almost finished off an infantry squad, and took a chunk out of your conscripts, but that's about it. We can do morale in a second, but I will get points for Stranglehold, and I think I'll get some for the Long War as well, because I've got an objective that I didn't have at the start of the turn, or is it one that I have to... No, because it wasn't controlled by you, so I haven't got any points for the Long War yet. So I'll just get 3 for Stranglehold, we'll do the morale, and then we'll be back for the Guard, turn 1. Okay, here we are at the end of the Cadians, turn 1 command and movement phase. Command phase, nothing really happened apart from getting a command point, because old codex. In terms of movement, a bit of shuffling. Your battle tanks have all shuffled forwards a bit. Your tank commander, you were thinking about moving him, but he stayed there because he's got line of sight at what he wants to shoot at anyway. Master of Ordnance and infantry squads have just moved forwards a little bit onto this objective. And then over here we've done a bit of moving, and almost got to the centre objective after the CP reroll on the advance. You're about an inch out. And the conscripts have moved onto that objective over there. And then your command squad behind the rock there are hiding, and they're scanning some all-specs for the mission objective. And that's pretty much your movement and command phase summed up, really. Where would you like to start shooting? I imagine there's going to be lots of it.
Yes, and there will be some...
Oh, when you spent other orders, I completely forgot. So he's ordered himself to do load, fire, reload, or whatever it is. The one that allows him to reroll for the number of shots. The Cadian one.
Yeah.
And then you spent a CP to then use Inspired Tactics and order your Vanquisher tank So reroll hit rolls of 1, because he moved.
Yep.
Is it load, fire, reload or something? I can't remember what it is now.
There will be that, but there's a couple of others, because there's that one you mentioned for the Master of Ordnance.
Oh, in terms of stratagems, yes. So there's the something bombardment, where his once per game bombardment is just a flat 6 shots rather than d6 for 1 CP, which is nice. So you're going to be doing that one. But yeah, where would you like to start for your shooting? What would you like to shoot first?
Yeah, the Cadian one's called Pound to Dust.
Pound to Dust, that's the one. Cool, okay.
And give me a second, because...
Yep. Okay, we're back. We looked at a few stratagems, checked what we're going to be doing. So yeah, you're going to be doing the flat 6 shots with Master of Ordnance in a moment. You're going to be doing load, fire, reload, and what?
On the Manticore.
On the Manticore, so you can reroll the number of shots. Is it both dice or just 1 dice? Is it like the Cadian one, or is it better? We'll have another check. Okay, right, we've done some rules checking. I was getting a bit confused with the Cadian and stuff. So the tank commander's order is like the Cadian reroll. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be doing that. And the low fire reload on the Manticore is 6 to hit, explode for additional hits. Yep. Which is nice. And also, I can't Overwatch or set to defend, but yeah. Okay, cool. So what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the Manticore rocket?
Yeah, let's start with the Manticore rocket. As one's already fallen off. Start
with the fun thing. Yeah, so you're going to shoot these guys, you were saying? Because these guys are scanning?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I mentioned it on camera, but these guys are doing the scan over here. Command Squad's doing a scan over there. Okay, well, Manticore is 2d6 shots.
Excellent.
I love Manticores. They're so much fun. So, is that a 6? Or is that a 1? What's that? Oh.
Because I picked up the wrong dice.
Do you want to roll a different dice then? That's confusing as to what that is. Okay, right, 9 shots. Hitting on 4s, but 6s count as additional hits, which is nice, because he's load firing and reloading on a Manticore. How can you reload a Manticore? Doesn't make sense on Manticores, does it? But it's cool.
The servitor jumps out and puts a missile on somehow.
Brilliant.
8, 9.
9! Okay, right, hit on 4s. Cause
and obviously the heavy bolter can't shoot anything, but he can't see anything.
And you're rerolling 1s as well, because you kept... Oh, you didn't... Okay. No 1s to reroll because of the Cadian regimental thing, but you do get a 6, which is an additional hit, at least.
So one of them will stay.
Yeah, it's strength 10, the Manticore rocket, so you're definitely winning on 2s. And that's not bad, so that is 6. That's -2 AP. 5 up saves. 5 failed, that's the unit dead. I could spend a CP, and then you'd be forced to fire something else at them. Yes, let's do it. Yay, there's 1 left.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, so the champion's going to stay alive, hidden in there, continuing to scan while his fellow Astartes, or heretic Astartes, have fallen or got blown to bits. Do you know what you're doing next?
We will come back to the Master of Ordnance, because he now can't see that unit.
Yes, yeah, because he can fire indirectly, but then he only hits on 4s instead of 3s. Yes.
However, he can see other targets.
Yes.
Oh, right now. So, in fact, we'll do that.
Yeah, and you've already spent the CP to get flex 6 shots. Okay. I forgot the pop smoke of the rhino, like a wally, but never mind. Right, 6 shots hitting on 3s then. Glorious.
That'll
okay.
do. And I would have been real. Well, I moved, so I don't get real ones here.
And you went on 3, so you get 8. Very nice.
Not going to bother wasting a CP.
I wouldn't. I think that's not bad. -2. That's not bad. And then D3 damage. So 3D3 on the rhino.
So I can't kill it.
No, but you can
cripple it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 4 wounds left. Sorry, he can just self-repair himself again in a minute. If he's still there.
He better not. Okay, let's...
Can't believe I forgot pop smoke. Never mind. Right.
Let's carry on with the artillery theme.
Yes.
First Basilisk.
First Basilisk. Yes, what's he going to do?
Bink.
Finish off that last Marine. Okay, alright, well... 2d6, pick the highest. The number of shots for the old basilisk. So
we'll be taking the 6.
Sure you don't want the 4? No?
I am sure I want the 6.
Yeah, okay, alright. Well, you hit on 4s, rerolling 1s because you're Cadians and you stood still. Still haven't got any 1s yet, but that's not bad hitting. Take that.
We're only on 2s?
Yep, strength 9. And then
So you can't transhuman?
No, I can't. So that's 4 minus 3. I've got 6 up saves.
I'm not going to CP reroll that last one.
No, I mean it's 6 up saves, unless I'm ridiculously lucky. No, he has been blown to oblivion.
He's good.
No Auspex scan over there. Okay, well that's annoying. Fine, right. Basilisk number 2.
Yeah, it's Basilisk number 2. Where do you want to find this one?
Oh dear.
On to the Terminators.
On to the Terminators. Okay, alright.
Or do I want to try shooting the Leviathan?
I mean, you can do, but he's got -1 damage, and you do 3 damage.
To the Terminators.
Yeah. Did you want to spend 2 CP to re-roll all your hits for Aerial Spotter? I mean, you only got 4 CP left. I'm just trying to get you to waste them all.
No.
No. So 2d6, pick the highest into the Terminators. 4. Okay, not bad.
So this time I have to take the 4.
Yeah, but at least it's better than the 3. Hit on 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
Yes. You still haven't had any one of those rolled ones to re-roll yet, but your hitting has been fairly accurate. You're winning on 2s, because strength 9. Very nice.
Boo, boo, boo.
-3. Yeah, I mean 5+ invulnerable saves. So 2 go through, you have to do D3 damage 1 at a time. So the first one does kill a Terminator, and the second one does kill a Terminator. 2 Terminators down. Okay. I see how this is going to go.
Okay, same target with the final Basilisk.
Did you want to do Aerial Spotter on that one?
No.
No? Okay. 4 shots again. Okay. At least it's consistent. Hit on 4s. You can reroll the 1 this time. There's a 1. And it helped. Hurrah! The Cadians did something. You're winning on 2s. Okay, that's definitely wounds. Right, 5+ invulnerable saves. I'll make 1 of them. Okay, so 2d3 again, 1 at a time. Kills the Terminator and kills the Terminator. Okay, right. Okay.
Do we see a theme here?
Yes, yes. At the moment, you're pounding me into dust. It's almost as if that's an order or something.
It is.
It is, yeah. Okay, right. Well, at least you've run out of artillery now. But you haven't run out of tanks yet.
No.
No. Right.
So let's see.
Okay. I wish Terminators had 3 wounds. But to be fair, though, most of your damage rolls were 3 anyway.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have helped you much.
Not really, no.
How do we want to do this?
So you've got a battle cannon and a heavy bolter, a battle cannon and a heavy bolter, a vanquisher cannon and a heavy bolter, and then you've got your tank commander with gatekeeper, lance cannons, and heavy bolters. Did you want a moment to think, or are you...
And we've also got some squads.
And you've got some... Yeah, I mean, they advance, they can't shoot, but you've got several las guns over here.
Let's do these next. This squad, into the Rhino.
Sure you want to do those first?
Yes.
Because you could crack open the Rhino and then shoot the Marines.
Good point.
I'm trying to help you here, because I like the guard.
Good point. So, yes.
I mean, you've got a battle cannon pointing at it, and it has only got 4 wounds left.
Yes. We'll fire the heavy bolter at it as well, just to make sure.
Yeah? So what's that? Just all of this tank
Into that.
into the Rhino. Okay.
So, heavy bolter first.
Okay. Tracer fire. So he's hit once. Can't reroll the 1 because he moved, unfortunately. Does wound though. Okay. 4 up. 2 damage from the heavy bolter. Nice. And then you got 2d6 shots with the battle cannon, basically. We'll do them at the same time because you don't get catch-on rerolls. That's 5 shots with the battle cannon.
3, 4, 5. So hit on 4s.
Yes. So 3 hits.
It's not bad.
Strength 8, so you're winning on 3s. Not bad at all. So, just the 1 though. -2 D3 damage. I mean, you've got other tanks. Command point?
Yeah, command point 1 on them.
Okay, so 2 at -2. So 5 ups. So 1 goes through, D3. It's got 2 wounds left. Can you do it? You can! Just about. Okay.
Boom! That's what we
Okay,
want.
so does it... Well, I could roll if it blows up, but nothing's within range anyway. Does it blow up? No. Right, I've got 10 guys inside. How many of them successfully disembark? All but one. Okay, alright, well I'll do that and then we'll be back.
Talking about far range, it's just 9 last gunshots.
Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so one guy getting out, I've disembarked them there, and they're hidden behind the ruins, so you can't shoot them with las guns, or your tanks, actually, which is quite nice. So, yeah, I mean, if you just think if you started with that, you could have shelled them with basilisks. Oh well.
But then again, I wanted to make sure you weren't...
Scanning, yes, yes, and you decided to blow up some Terminators as well, which is very rude.
Well, Terminators are a bit of a pain, so get rid of them early.
Yeah, I suppose lots of bolt gun shots from them would have chipped out and killed a lot of conscripts, to be fair. That would have been like 20 bolter shots coming out of that Terminator unit.
Plus the 2 up armour, 5 up in run, multi-wounds.
Only just multi-wounds, there's only 2 of them. And also rerolls from a bad one. But okay, right, so you're shooting the las guns here from this squad into a dreadnought, because that's all they can see now.
Hit on 5 though, because of...
the miasma of pestilence, because it's a smelly dreadnought. It's not bad, though. You will be running on 6s, because toughness 7. Nope.
No, but...
At least they've shot something. You've blinded the dreadnought temporarily. That's what you've done. Flashlights.
Yes.
So you've got 2 normal tanks and your tank commander.
Let's go with the Vanquisher next.
Okay. I suppose he's... Well, he's got a couple of targets. He's got the Contemptor, or he's got the Rhino or the Leviathan over there. So you've got a couple of targets. What do you want to shoot at? This chap's -1 to hit anyway. And this guy doesn't have a damage table because he's only got 9 wounds as well. So if you're going to kill it, you're going to have to kill it. Although he was absolutely amazing in my turn, wasn't he? He did no damage whatsoever.
We'll shoot the Leviathan with everything.
Okay. Smoke screen. Leviathan's -1 to hit.
Oh well.
Hit on 5s. This is the heavy bolter, isn't it, I'm guessing. You can reroll the 1 because of the tank order you gave it.
True.
Oh, still missed. Winning on 5s. No, so that's heavy bolter. Tracer fire. And then the Vanquisher cannon will have 2 shots because of grinding advance. Hit once. Okay.
And I can't see people
no. And then it's strength lots, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure it's like strength 10 or so. I'm only toughness 7, so you're winning on 3s anyway. Unless it's strength ridiculous. Let's have a look.
Give me a second.
Okay, so it's strength 8, so you're still winning on 3s. Because Leviathans are no longer toughness 8. So you got a wound through.
Yeah, -3 to the save.
Alright, well, it's got a 5 up save then, because it's got 2 up normally and a 5+ invulnerable save. So 5 up either way. I fail it, and then you roll 2d6 and pick the highest. So I'm guessing you're picking 4.
Yeah.
Which becomes 3, because I'm a dreadnought. Because I'm -1 damage.
Yeah.
So it's lost 3 wounds. So that's on 14, so it's on 11. 11 wounds on the Leviathan.
And that has a bracket, doesn't it?
It does, that one, yes, but you haven't got to it yet.
So, well, we might as well shoot the standard battle tank at it as well, because why not?
Why not? Okay.
It's about the only thing it can shoot, so...
Yeah, okay.
Heavy bolt first.
Alright, we hit on 5s. 2 shots of heavy bolter. Okay. Tracer fire. Winning on 5s. Ooh, cheeky.
1.
-1. Oh, he's failed that. Okay, that's just 1 damage because of Dreadnought.
Battle cannon.
Yes.
Tapping twice.
Yep, so 10 shots with a battle cannon. That's not too shabby.
4,
I mean, you hit on 5s, but...
6, 7, 8, 9.
I've gone and said it now. You're going to hit every time, aren't you?
If you tempt fate.
Oh, dear. Right, hit on 5s with a battle cannon. Yeah, okay, you got a few. That's not too bad. That's probably about average, I guess.
Not as many as I'd like.
Well, I've popped smoke, so meh. You're reading on 3s, though. Why Leviathans aren't toughness 8 anymore, I really don't know.
1.
Okay, so -2, so 4 up. And then that's D3 damage, and then -1, so 1. Okay.
That was a bit laugh.
Okay, and now you have your tank commander.
Yes, the tank commander.
Which will probably be the last gun to speak.
Yeah. What can he see?
Well, you can see a nice Contemptor sitting down here.
I guess I'm shooting a Contemptor.
Well, it would be rude not to, because he shot at you.
Alright, that's... should be in range.
Everything's in range, because I shot at you.
Let's commence the pain.
Okay, so 2d6 with Gatekeeper. Or you can start with some Tracer Fire.
We're going to start with heavy bolters. We're going to work up in lethality.
Okay, right.
So hitting on, because of -1 4.
Hitting on 4s now, yeah. But you are re-rolling... Oh. I was going to say re-rolling 1s, but you didn't get any 1s. At least the -1 helped, there's lots of 3s there. Okay, winning on 5s was the Heavy Voltails. No wounds from Heavy Bolters, but you've hit the target, you've got Tracer Fire. Okay, last cannon?
Yep.
Misses, but you can re-roll the 1, because you stay still.
And still gets 1.
Still missed. Okay, this is going well. These two are going to be shooting each other all day at this rate.
Okay.
2d6 with Gatekeeper.
So, first one.
3. Did you want to re-roll the 3? My rule of thumb is never re-roll a 3.
We'll keep it.
Okay. And a 6. Nice. So 9 shots. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling the 1s, because of Cadians. You got a few 1s there. Get rid of the 3s, yeah. Nice, okay, so 5 hits in the end. Strength 8, so winning on 3s. Ooh, just a 2, that's unfortunate. Oh no, you get +1 to wound, don't you?
Yeah.
So you are winning on 2s.
Yeah.
So they actually all wound. Gatekeeper gets +1 to wound against Chaos, so that's 5 wounds then actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, right. 5 up saves, I guess. Oh!
At 2 damage because of the Dreadnought -1.
Yes, so 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. I mean, that's 10. He's got 9 wounds.
God! Does it explode?
And I've already used the CPU reroll earlier, didn't I? I did on those Chaos Marines, so he's dead.
Yeah, I perhaps would have let the Marines die.
He doesn't blow up, but he's dead.
Excellent.
So basically, I buffed up a Dreadnought, shot your tank commander, did absolutely nothing. Your tank commander's gone, oh, oi, what's he doing? Shot him back and blown him to pieces. Right.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. Well, that's back to the drawing board. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn, because you haven't really charged. I mean, you could potentially charge if you wanted to, I guess. I mean, did you want to?
I am not in the situation yet. Well,
No, you're not that desperate to charge with guardsmen.
Yes, I'm not ordering fixed bayonets yet.
Okay. All right. Well, at the end of the turn.
Yet.
Yes. Yeah. You won't get Stranglehold, but you will get 3 for going them down, because you definitely killed more units than I did. And you will get some points before the Emperor, because you've killed the Marines, the Rhino, and the Dreadnought, so you get 3 for the Emperor as well.
Yes!
Nice, good start for the Guard. I'm sort of enjoying this, but why? I'm playing Chaos today. Right, okay. And at the start of my turn, I'm only on 2 objectives, because you blew me off of this one. So that's annoying as well. Oh dear. Right. My Terminators don't need to worry about morale because they're next to a Baden. Yeah, cool. I'll get 8 points, you'll get 6, and then we'll be back to see what the Chaos can do, I guess. Okay, here we are, Black Legion turn 2 at the end of the command and movement phase. Again, command point, and I did my CP regen with my Sorcerer as well. I got another one, which is nice. So that's that. I got 8 points for the primary because I only had those 2. And then the movement phase, I did lots of moving because that's what you do in the movement phase. Essentially, my Black Legion guys that were on this objective advanced back onto this objective as my Sorcerer advanced around the corner. So they're going to be holding this objective, and at the end of my movement phase, the Obliterators came down to, again, put more units on this objective. So I'm bolstering up this flank here, and at the same time, my Berserkers are running this way to charge and murder some Guardsmen. So that's what's going on over here. As for on the other flank, again, quite a bit of disembarking and moving. So the Rhino stayed where it is. And I disembarked my Black Legion squad, and they advanced and just about got onto the middle objective, which is fine, because now I can get Stranglehold again. The Berserkers got out and didn't advance. They're to here, so they can potentially charge some conscripts. Or these guys, depending which unit I shoot, they can charge the other unit. And the Leviathans move forwards. Abaddon and my Dark Apostle have all moved forwards, as has the Terminator. And the Deredios come a bit further forwards as well, to get within Abaddon reroll range. And then my Rhino is doing some Auspex scan, because all it says is a unit. It doesn't have to be infantry. So A Rhino might as well do something. So that's my movement phase. I'm now going to do my psychic power phase. And I am going to do prescience. I need a 7. I get a 7. My obliterators are going to hit you on 2s.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to love that. Now, I can either smite and kill some guardsmen, or give my sorcerer -1 to hit in case you kill everything around him to try and make himself survive a bit longer. I think I'm going to do -1 on himself.
Not on obliterators?
Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see if the Dreadio is within range. Right, okay, the Dreadio is just out of range for miasma this turn, but maybe next turn. So it'll do it on himself. He needs a 6. I get a 6. Perfect. So he makes himself -1 to hit if you manage to kill the obliterators and the marines enough to be able to target him. Because I actually would like to hold that objective this turn rather than you kill everything that's on it. Like my Contemptor in one shot. Right, okay. Let's kick off the shooting phase. I am going to put the Dreadio into some things. So let's have a quick think about what I want to shoot at. Now, my Berserkers here, I'd really like them to charge the conscripts, so I don't really want to shoot too many conscripts. Or maybe I'll just ignore them entirely. Let's ignore... 5 Berserkers should be able to murder like 15 conscripts, right?
I guess I know where Vengeance Arcadia and my Overwatch CP are going.
Well, yeah, maybe. Okay. But what I'm going to do... Okay, I'm going to shoot my Dreadio. Or do I shoot the missiles at the conscripts just to get the benefit of blast? Get 9 shots. Because you'll remove the front couple of rank. Let me have a measure. Okay, I've done some measuring and I've figured out that if I decide to shoot my missiles at these guys, I could extend my charge range for the Berserkers by quite a bit. So I'm not going to do it. So I think from the Dreadio, it's going to go to that unit of guardsmen there.
Yep, I'll be going Cadia stands.
Okay, so that's... Can only wound you on freeze.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's damage 1, you get +1 to your save.
Yes.
Yeah? Did you want to take cover with them as well? I mean, you haven't got many CP left, so I'm just...
What's the AP minus on this lot?
So the missiles and the heavy bottles are -1, the autocannons are -2. So against the autocannons, currently you won't be getting a save.
Ooh, let's do it. Let's go down to 1 CP.
So, okay, so they're going to take cover and stand. Doesn't really make sense, does it? But okay, right.
Well, they're taking cover while yelling Cadia stands.
Right, that makes more sense rather than taking cover while standing up. That just doesn't make sense at all, does it? Okay, right, so 3d3 with the rockets, but it's minimum 3. Well, it's 9. Okay, brilliant. This is a good start.
Yeah, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, well, you get rockets for shooting guardsmen in the face. It was always going to hurt. So he's going to hit on freeze and reroll because of a bad one.
Miss.
I've missed 1. Does that help? Strength 6, but I can only wound you on freeze now because apparently you're standing while taking cover. Didn't really help me very much. No. But that's 7 at -1. But you're taking cover, so that's negated, and then you get in +1 because Acadia stands. So that's 7 4-ups. I think what I've done is I've tempted you to waste your CP here. But we'll find out. Because I've still got 8 autocannon shots and 6 heavy bolter shots.
But then again, if you don't wipe them, they're still there for interfering with charges and everything else, so...
Berserkers have got bolt pistols. Okay, so that's just 3 dead. Okay.
That's just 3 dead.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Okay, heavy bolters, hitting on freeze. Re-rolling because of a bad man. Because he's a bad man. Right. And then winning on freeze. And he's a -1, which you negate because of take cover, but the damage 2, so you don't get your +1. So 3 5-ups. So it's another 3 down. And then 8 autocannons. Reroll because of a bad on. They've all hit. And these can only wound you on freeze now, so the 2s, which is annoying. But, oh, why am I rewind? That's the hit roll, isn't it? What am I doing? Yeah, right, that's all hit. Right. I'm confusing myself here. Wounding. Right. Okay. So these are -2, but you're taking cover, so -1. So these are going to be 6-ups because they're 2 damage. So 6 6-ups.
The Emperor protects.
On 4 guys. They did, right.
No,
But they took an entire radio to the face. Or faces. Okay, well, we'll remove those. And then, are you thinking of blowing up your Voxcaster? Is it within range of the actual Voxcaster or the unit?
The actual Vox.
Okay, well, we'll have a look at that, and we'll be back. Okay, Guardsman Squad dead. I could shoot a few bolt pistols from the Berserkers at these guys, but I don't really want to, because then it's going to make the charge range longer, because there's one guy at the front almost by himself, and I want to be able to charge him. So they're not going to shoot.
You want to do it, go on.
No, I want skulls for the Skull Throne. I do not want to shoot them.
But shooting them provides blood for the Blood God.
Well, if I charge them, I can get both. Get blood for the Blood God, and then get the skull for the Skull Throne. And there's lots of skulls there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my remaining arms from this lot into that nearest tank. So let's shoot hang on, let's have a measure. Okay, I've had to think about target priority on things. I'm going to start off with Abaddon and the Terminator over there. And they're going to shoot into this tank here. So let's start with the Terminator first. So he's got 4 shots. He's going to hit on freeze. You can reroll because of Abaddon. He's hit every time. I'm winning on 6s. Don't get any wounds. Okay, fine. Abaddon's going to do the same. He hits every time. 6s to wound. No, that's fine, because I don't mind, because I don't want to kill those conscripts, because I want to charge them, you see? Right, okay, so these chaps here are advanced. Black Legion can advance and shoot rapid-fire weapons. So they're going to shoot at the nearest squad of guardsmen to the Berserkers. Mm-hmm. Alright, 4 shots. Hitting on 4s, because they're advanced. And they've all missed. Brilliant. Okay, fine. The Berserkers are going to shoot them with their bolt pistols. At least some of them hit. And they're going to win on freeze. So, 3 saves from the bolt pistols. 4 saves, rather. Yeah, did I say 4? 4. 4 5-ups. So, 2 of those guardsmen from that unit there fall. Okay. And then I've got the Leviathan, the Gravflux, and the Volkites. And I'm going to shoot all of that into... There's a Vanquisher there looking at me. We have a big Vanquisher cannon. It's scary. It's even pointing at the Leviathan. Let's shoot the Vanquisher. I mean, it's less shots there, isn't it? That's the thing. But it is D6, 2d6 for the highest damage. Whereas D3 damage isn't going to do much because I'm -1 damage.
It's also... It's also the one that I'm likely to do Strike and Child on and Joey Rig and other stuff like that.
Right, I'm going to stick with my original decision. I want to bracket this tank or maybe kill it. So I've got to bring it down, so let's start killing some tanks. I'm going to start with the Volkites.
Okay, here we go.
Hit on freeze. Rerolling because of Abaddon. Okay. Strength 5, so I'm going to be winning on 5s. And 6s do mortal wounds. In addition, I got some mortal wounds with a Volkites. Check that out. So that's 2 mortal wounds and then 3 saves at no AP. 2 damage though, so 3 2-ups. 3 2-ups. So you got another one. Okay, so you made all the saves, but you take 2 mortal wounds. So he's down to 7.
Yeah.
So they're both on 9, weren't they? Okay, right. Time to shoot the Obliterators now. Let's roll for the stats of their guns. So strength will be 9, because it's 6 plus D3.
You definitely want to shoot a tank?
The AP will be 3. I'm definitely going to be shooting the tank now.
Yeah.
Damage will be D3 for 2. Okay. Let's pick which tank they can see and which one I want to shoot at. Right, okay. Obliterators. I've spent a couple of CPs on them as well. I've spent Veterans of the Long War, so they get +1 a wound. And another one on Let the Galaxy Burn, so they can reroll hit rolls of 1, which is brilliant because they're now hitting on 2s. Okay? The one on the right can't see the Vanquisher because it's hidden behind the other tank. So the one on the right is going to shoot this chap here. The other 2 can just about see the Vanquisher, so they're going to shoot the Vanquisher. I'll do the 6 shots into the nearest tank first. I'm hitting on 2s. And I'm rerolling the 1s. Didn't get any 1s. And because I've got strength 9 and the +1 a wound, I'm winning on 2s. Oh, I dropped one. That's annoying. Right.
I'm not moaning at that.
That is 5 at -3, 2 damage. So that's 5 up saves. 5 ups.
The Emperor protects.
Well, he might. Let's find out. He did a little bit, but that is 4 times 2, so that's 8 wounds.
Not on this one.
Yes. Has that got 1 wound left?
Yes.
Well, that's irritating.
So I'm not going to waste CP there.
No, I wouldn't. Right. And then this many.
My last one.
And then 2 lots of them shooting into your Vanquisher. So again, hitting on 2s.
This is going to hurt.
Rerolling the 1s. Didn't get any 1s. So I've hit every time again.
I want to see lots of 1s here.
And I'm running on 2s. There's a couple.
Not enough.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 at -3. So that is 10 5 up saves. Would it be obliterated? Pun intended.
I'm hoping not. Okay, the Emperor protects. No.
Well, they're 2 damage each. I think even with a CP, it is definitely dead.
That's a dead tank.
Does it blow up? Go on, blow up, and then kill one that's got a wound. Go on, go on. Oh. That would have been brilliant. And then that could have then blown up, and it would have been a nice, beautiful chain reaction going off. Okay, so he's dead. So
That's my cheapest Russ you've just killed. Congratulations, you've just killed the budget Russ.
Yes, but it's the only one with a high damage weapon that I'm scared of. Because I have -1 damage. D3 damage isn't that amazing. Damage 3 from the Gatekeeper is a bit scary, but everything else is D3. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Annoyingly, I'm not quite in range of your tank commander. Otherwise, I definitely would be shooting that. But I'm not. But I'm going to spend 2 CP now on Endless Cacophony. And they are going to shoot again.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh, did I shoot the Grav Flux from my Leviathan or just the Volkites?
I think you just fired the Volcans.
I didn't shoot the Grav Flux, did I? Because that was going into this chap as well.
Yeah, so shoot them.
Let's just do that quickly. It's 2d3 shots. 5. I was too excited because I actually managed to get some mortal wounds with the Volkites.
Yeah.
So we get some 3s. I can reroll because of a bad one. Okay. And then that would wound on 4s because we're at 8. Well, I didn't make much difference. 1 at -3, 3 damage.
5 up.
Okay, so the Dice God said you forgot, you won't get anything from it. Right, okay, cool. Okay, so my Obliterator is going to shoot again, so I have to roll for their stats again. So the strength will be 9 again.
Bye-bye tanks.
The AP will be, okay, just 1 AP this time. Okay. And damage will be 2. Okay, so the AP is worse this time. But okay, but you got a tank on a wound. Now, the question is 1 Obliterator enough to kill that 1 tank? It should hit all 6 times. It should probably wound all 6 times as well, but will you probably fail 6 3 up saves? Because I know there's a 1 CP strat to make it act as if it's not wounded. Because I use it quite often. And then you've got another 1 on 7 wounds. I'm gonna split 5 because it always works. Okay? So 1's going to go into him and 2's going to go into him. Because with a bit of luck, I'll kill both. If I'm unlucky, I should hopefully still kill at least one of them. Yeah. And if I bracket them both, you can only make one of them act on full profile anyway. Yeah. Alright, so 6 shots into the wounded one. Hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. So I've hit every time, like I said I would. I'm going to be winning on 2s because of veterans. I've wounded every time, like I said I would. Now, I'd very much like you to fail at least 1 of these 6 free up saves. And you've still got a CP reroll in the bag as well. Because you haven't used one yet.
No.
But you have only got 1 CP left.
Yes.
6 free ups. It's only -1 now. You failed 2. So even with a CP, it is dead, unfortunately. Shall we see if it goes kaboom?
I'm hoping not.
No.
No, we
don't. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm killing tanks. This is good. They're making up for the terrible shots from the Contemptor and the Leviathan in turn 1.
Yeah. Glad I didn't take to the last.
Yes. Okay, so the other 2 into your other tank. 2's rerolling 1s again.
You've already denied me 1.
That's a cock. And that's hit. And winning on 2s because of veterans. That is 10 free-up saves, all at 2 damage.
What have we got against my tanks?
Well, they look really white and shiny, and they've got a big target on them. How can you not shoot a big, bright, white, shiny tank? I mean, it's not even camouflaged. It's almost as if they're saying, shoot me, shoot me. So that's what I'm doing.
They're UN peacekeeping tanks. You're not supposed to shoot them.
Well, they haven't got the red cross on them, so I'm shooting them.
You don't have to.
Well, don't care. I'm chaos. I don't care about rules. They make their own rules.
I know.
So 10 free ups, minus 1 AP.
And that's why you're so difficult.
Okay, so you've made most of oh, have you only failed 1? Well done. That's just 2 damage.
What other duties coming my way?
That's it, because it ends coughing, you have to use the end of your shooting phase. You sure you want to do that? Because
I'll take the 2.
Because you probably want to do Vengeance of Acadia and maybe one of the other strats next turn. So it's lost 2 wounds, so it's down to 5. So it's on its middle bracket, so you hit on 5s with that now.
Which is not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, no. It's not the end of the tank either. I've killed 2 of them. Okay. At least that was a fairly successful shooting phase compared to my first turn, which the shooting was terrible. Okay, so I'm going to do some charges. So I measured earlier, these Berserkers need a 7 to get into both these squads.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to do. Did you want to Overwatch with either of those squads into the Berserkers? Bearing in mind you only have 1 CP left.
No.
No?
And if I was...
It might be over there in a minute. Okay.
Where's a lot more lasguns?
Yes, okay. So I need a 7 to get into both those squads. That's not a 7. Command point.
That's a 3. Almost halfway there.
Oh no! They failed the charge. They would have even failed charging just that unit. Okay, that's annoying. Right.
Praise to the Emperor.
Well, at least he's protecting your infantry. Right, I've done some measuring. I'm going to do some charging over here. The Leviathan is going to go into those conscripts.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother overwatching.
No, because you're going to be hitting on 6s, winning on 6s, and I've got a 2-up save. It'd be a complete waste of a CP. He needs a 6. He makes it. The Berserkers are also going in. They also need a 6. The Berserkers don't want to charge today. Oh my god. Right, well that's annoying because they would have just butchered all of them and they would have butchered all of them and all you'd have left is a load of tanks. But you've still got infantry. Okay, but at least he's made it in. Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, he's still on him. He's going to kick him now, but sure. Okay. Right, okay. Right, I am so annoyed. If either of these Berserkers made their charges, they'd all be dead. And they'd all be dead, but they failed, so they're not. Which is really, really annoying. But the Leviathan made it at least, and I've just about been able to keep him within 6 of a baton for rerolls. So he's going to start punching and kicking your conscripts in the face. Alright?
Okay.
He hits on freeze. I can reroll because of a baton. Annoyingly, he doesn't get Death to the False Emperor, so he's had 2 extra hits. He will kill them on 2s, because he's at strength 14, minus lots AP, 2d3 damage. He's killed 4 of your conscripts. So, I mean, it's enough to force a morale test.
Yes, and I can't do CP this time.
I will consolidate, and then you can punch me back, I guess.
And I've got...
Right, the Leviathan consolidated in like that. You piled in your conscripts and hit me back. Did absolutely nothing, because, that's expected. Okay, so that turn went to plan in the psychic and shooting phase and the movement phase, but not the combat phase, which is a bit annoying. Because if I killed all those conscripts, which would have happened if 5 Berserkers went in, and killed all these guys, which would have happened if 5 Berserkers went in, I would have killed 3 units on objectives and got my 3 points for the long war. But apparently this rate is going to be a very long war, because they don't want to kill you, and they're probably going to die now, but we'll see.
And I've got to try and kill 4 of your units in my turn.
For grind them down, because I have killed 2 tanks and a unit of infantry. Yes, but I do get Stranglehold for 3 points at least, so that's something. And I do get 4 points for Bring It Down, because I killed 2 battle tanks.
And a morale test for the conscripts.
And the morale for the conscripts, yeah.
How many did you kill? 5?
Yeah, it wasn't very many. Yeah, I mean, they're probably fine. Yeah, they're leadership 7, aren't they? White shields, so they're fine. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of the turn. We'll work out the points. The Cadians are on 2 objectives. They'll get 8 points, and then we'll be back to see what they do in turn 2. Okay, here we are at the end of the command and movement phase for the Imperial Guard. Turn 2. Got a command point, and then you've done a bit of moving, and quite a bit of movement in some places. We'll start over here. So the Master of Ordnance is just going to all-spec scam, because he's got nothing else better to do now. And these chaps here have stayed still so they can reroll hit rolls of 1 because they're Cadians. The other squad that was next to them advanced over there to within Vox range, and then moved onto the objective. You've taken the middle objective, you've got Stranglehold. Nice move there. Over on this flank, the conscripts have fallen back, but they're being told to get back in the fight, which means they can still shoot. And the command squad with plasma guns that's hiding behind there is being told to reroll hit rolls of 1, I'm guessing. Tank order? Did you say which tank order? Were you going to do the reroll hit 1 again? The Cadian tank order? Or were you thinking something else? Or are you thinking about striking and shrouding because of obliterators?
He's going to strike and shroud himself.
Yeah, keep himself alive. Makes sense because obliterators have shown they can quite easily kill tanks if they want to. Cool, and then all the other tanks stayed still because they're Cadians. They can reroll hit rolls of 1. And they can see what they want to shoot at, or don't care about seeing things. Because artillery. Okay, so shooting. Where would you like to start your shooting, Dave?
Let's start with the wall of flashlights over here.
Okay, cool. What unit are you deciding to blind for this shooting phase?
The Berserkers, as I had the audacity to try and charge me.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. They failed their job. You might as well blind them now and just make them even more angry. I'm pretty sure you're all in rapid fire range.
And they're all in rapid fire range, so it makes them out nice and easy.
So you got a full squad there as well, haven't you? So you got 18, 19 shots. One of them's a pistol.
14, 15, 16.
Yes, the good old thing of counting loads of dice with guard to do not much damage. Right, love it. 19 shots hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. To play the guard, you really have to enjoy rolling dice, because you will do lots of it.
Yeah.
Reroll those 1s.
Which is why the second army I ever started with, which is why Guard was my first army, the second army I started with in 40k was Battle Sisters. Because
they're cool.
And it got very depressing, rolling lots of dice at Space Marines and doing nothing and then getting squished.
Well, you guardsmen, what do you expect? That's not a bad amount of hits, though, to be fair. But you are now winning on 5s. Because Lasguns, Berserkers. Annoyingly, I do only have 1 wound. So this could be... Is it 2?
2 armor saves.
Alright, I'll take all the guys who are in cover. 2 ups. Aha! Take that, flashlights. Right.
That was a little frustrating.
Okay, so... Did you want to do your tanks next, or did you want to do the rest of your infantry?
Let's cover the rest of the infantry.
Right, how many conscripts have you got, and what they're going to shoot?
We'll come back to them. We want to do the veterans first.
Okay, and
the command squad first.
What are they shooting at?
What's the toughness of that dread?
7, so supercharging would help your wound rolls.
Which I am going to do.
Okay, so 3 plasma guns. Yep, rapid fire range.
Rerolling 1s to hit.
Which is just as well, because otherwise they'll blow up. So, okay, so 1 hit so far. 2 hits now. And the final guy. Reroll the 1. Okay, so one of the plasma guys is blown up. We'll remove him in a moment. So you got 3 hits. Winning on 3s now, because they're strength 8, because they're supercharged. It's only 1 damage, because I'm -1 damage. It's probably not worth a CP if that's what you're thinking. And you only have 2 CP.
Okay.
So it's -3, so 5 ups.
And we'll take a man away.
So I take 2 wounds. Do you want to shoot your lasgun as well from the command squad?
The lasgun I can't see.
Can he not?
No.
Well, it's not as though you're doing much anyway. Okay, right. What are your conscripts going to shoot at? Do you want to see if they're in range of the Berserkers, or do you want to blind the Dreadnought further?
Let's C for the Berserkers. They should be in range for the Berserkers, because 24 is the max on
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all in range. Any in rapid fire? We'll be back. Okay, conscripts shooting the Berserkers. Couple were in rapid fire range, so we got about 15 shots hitting on 5s, because they're conscripts. Let's see if this is any more successful. Can't reroll ones, but you didn't get any anyway, so that's alright, isn't it?
No, that's not bad. I'm not going to run at that.
A couple of 4s there as well. But yeah, I've got 5 hits, and there is 5 Berserkers. So it's possible. It's no longer possible. You got 1 wound. It's a 3-up. He's fine. Okay, so what we've proven so far in your shooting phase is that las weapons, like las guns, are better off just saving your time, really. Than shooting guys in power, aren't they? Okay, tanks. I mean, Creed's probably got a las pistol, but is it worth rolling that to
it's
shoot?
It's a hot shot las pistol, so it's 6-inch range.
Is he not within 6 of the Leviathan? He's probably... Go on, shoot the Leviathan with him. Go on, he's in range.
Well, you've got 2, so you'd be shooting both.
Well, shoot both then. Go for it. It'd be hilarious if he takes the wound off with a las pistol off the Leviathan. He's in range. Yeah, go on. 2 shots. I'm assuming he hits on 2s or 3s or something.
Something like that. Yes, maybe Hell's got a las pistol as well, so we'll use both of them.
Alright, let's see if you manage to be cheeky and take a wind off a Leviathan. Okay. Creed shooting his las pistols, hotshot las pistols. He's hit both the times into the Leviathan. You will wound on 6s. You don't get any wounds. And we did colour Sergeant Kell and he didn't wound either. Okay, but that would have been fun. So now it's Shishi tanks.
And the artillery.
Well, they're tanks.
If you ask a proper tanker, they'll disagree with you.
Well, it's a tank. It's an artillery tank, but it's still a tank. What do you want to start with? You got a few targets. Well, let's face it, you can target anything. You got artillery.
Yes.
What do you need to kill the most? The Rhino is scanning.
We'll probably send a manticore missile the Rhino's way.
Okay. Did you want a vengeance for Cadia or something just for fun? Or did you want to save that for something else?
I'm going to say the vengeance for Cadia, say yes.
Okay. Alright, so manticore into the Rhino, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
I'm going to do the load and reload. So any 6s to hit generate extra hits.
Okay, that's 1 CP, isn't it?
Yep.
Load, fire, reload. Okay, cool. And then you got 1 CP left over for some vengeance for Cadia.
Yep.
Because we haven't seen any yet.
No.
So you get 2d6 shots with the manticore.
That'll do.
9 shots. I'll take that. If I were you, that's good.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Hit on 4s, but 6 generate additional hits. Well, it's 2 additional hits, isn't it, against vehicles?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Here we go.
This is when we see no 6s. Oh, we see lots of 6s. Okay.
We do.
So those 4 6s become another 8 attacks. Oh, dear. This isn't good. You're winning on 3s.
Don't get any rerolls, sadly, but...
No. Okay. Not bad. There's a 2 there as well, but on the whole, that's pretty good. That's 11.
Not many, I'm a safe set. Well, at minus whatever.
Minus 2, yeah. Whatever. Manticore's a minus 2. Okay, 5 ups. And then it's D3 damage. So I'll save that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I've saved quite a few, actually, to be fair. So it's 5d3. So on average, you should kill it. It's got 10 wounds. Let's find out.
Shall I roll more 1 to 1 at a time?
It doesn't matter, it's all into one model.
1.
Oh dear. Maybe we should roll them all at once.
How many was it? 5?
2 more, yeah. Okay, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got a wound left. I wonder where one of your basilisks might be going in a moment.
Or do I want a CP reroll on one of those ones?
It's your last CP though. Surely you want Vengeance for Cadia into something. I'd save it for Vengeance for Cadia.
No, Vengeance for Cadia next turn.
Oh no! There will be no vengeance on this day. Yet. Okay, so it's still scanning, which means I'm assuming you want to shoot a basilisk at it.
Yes.
And what you could do is shoot the cannon at the rhino and shoot the heavy bolter into the Leviathan.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So, bowler first.
A bit of tracer fire into a different target. Love it.
No.
They've all missed. Okay.
Well, I get to re-roll the 1.
Okay, well, you've hit them. And you're wounded. 3 up. Oh, takes a wound. Cheeky.
2d6, keep the highest.
Into the rhino. 2. Oh, dear.
That's bad.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hits. Gonna wound on a 3. Oh, no.
Really? Really, dude? Right, that one.
Is that going to do the same?
Same as before.
Right, I'm going to pot smoke on that Leviathan now. I'm getting fed up. So you hit on 5s. Damn it, you get 2 5s. 2 wounds as well. Okay, right. 3 ups. Takes another wound. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I'll do that in a second. Right. Earthshaker into the rhino. 6 shots.
That's better.
Unless you want to have 1 shot. I mean, it's up to you. One shot is all you need. I've only got 1 wound.
I'm not that crazy.
No? Wow, you thought about CP. Well, you did CP it, and you... Okay, right, anyway, hitting on 4s.
I'm not Death Guard Andy.
No, you're definitely not Death Guard Andy. That's not bad shooting. You're hitting the rhino on 4s.
Oh, yeah.
I did the smoke on the Leviathan. Winning on 3s. That's... Okay, I've got 5 6-up saves to make. I've seen this done before.
Yes?
Oh, well, I got a couple, but it's dead. Okay. Does it blow up? No. So it's a dead rhino. It's a dead rhino. Let's remove that. Right. The rhino got destroyed, so that's no longer scanning. That's annoying. And the Leviathan's now only done 5 wounds, which is very annoying. You're going to unload now with your tank commander. Mm-hmm. And you're saying you want to shoot everything into the obliterators.
Yeah.
What have they done to you?
The fact that I'm down 2 tanks.
Yeah, something happened over there. There's a big tank-shaped hole. Okay, cool. What are you going to shoot first with your tank commander?
The heavy bolters.
Okay, so you hit on 3s, and you reroll in 1s because it's Cadian, and then you're shrouding afterwards. Okay, so you got 3 hits with heavy bolters.
A little disappointing.
Toughness 5, so you're winning on 4s.
1.
Minus 1 AP, so I get 3 up save. Made it. But you got Tracer Fire, you've hit the target. What are you going to do next?
Las Cannon next.
Okay, Las Cannon to the face. Missed, but you can reroll because you're Cadian. It still misses. Okay, this is going well. I like this. Battle Cannon, 2d6 shots.
Double tapping.
7. Hitting on 3s, rerolling those 1s. Got 1 to reroll, oh, but also lots of 2s. Oh dear. So 3 hits. But you are winning on 2s because you get +1 wounding against Chaos with Gatekeeper. So 2s to wound, 3 wounds. Okay, minus 2, yeah? Mm-hmm. So 4 ups. So you've killed an obliterator because they've got 4 wounds each. Or do I CP roll one of those? Just to be really annoying. I'm going to CP one. Damn it! So you've killed an obliterator.
Okay.
So you've got your battle tank, who's in the middle bracket, and you've got a basilisk.
Tank who's on the middle bracket.
Yep.
Every into obliterators again.
Obliterators. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can hit on 5s with that chap. But rerolling 1s. What are you starting with?
Bolters.
Tracer fire.
So hit on 5s, rerolling the 1.
2 hits. Okay.
5.
Wounding on the 4s. Got a wound. Minus 1s. 3 up. Saved. And 2d6 for the battle cannon. 8. Okay, that's good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hitting on 5s.
Rerolling 1s.
I can see a 1.
Which is good.
4 hits as well out of 8 shots. Ain't bad when you're bracketed.
No.
And then you're winning on 3s this time, because strength 8, but you don't get +1 a wound with this chap. So just the 1 wound. Oh dear. 4 up. He's fine. You've got a basilisk left over.
really want to use the Leviathan.
You don't have to shoot the Leviathan. If you want, you can finish off the last remaining Terminator. That's a unit. That could help you towards grinding them down. But I don't think you're going to get grinding done this turn anyway, are you?
I ain't going to get it either way, so it's...
Maybe save that for another turn where you need an extra kill.
Yeah. Go for the obliterators.
Yep. Try and get rid of another one. Is the heavy bolt? No, you can't see the heavy bolt. There's too many tanks and rocks in the way. But 5 shots, okay. Hitting falls, re-rolling ones. Which is where you can re-roll the ones, because that wasn't great. Oh, you've hit me once. You've wounded, though. At least you've done something. Right, okay. 5 up invulnerable save. Oh, sorry. Any charges? I mean, they advanced. They fell back. I'm assuming you want them to stay there.
Ideally.
I'm guessing the answer's no.
No chargings.
Okay, alright, well at the end of the turn, you do get Stranglehold. And you do get a point for Fall the Emperor because you kill the Rhino. Mm-hmm. So you get 4 points. That's not bad. Puts you into the lead now as well, actually.
And denies you points in the process.
And denies me points in the process, yes. So, 4 points for the Guard, 3 for Stranglehold, 1 for the Emperor. Puts you on 21 to Black Legion's 18 at the end of Battle Round 2. Mm-hmm. So we'll be back for Black Legion, turn 3. Yay. And here we are, Black Legion, turn 3, after the command and movement phase. Command phase, going to point, command point, that is. My prayer failed to go off with my Dark Apostle, which is really annoying. The one turn I actually wanted it to happen, and it didn't happen. But to be fair, do I really need it? If he charges, he's going to be hitting Guardsmen, so probably not. I had 8 points for primary, so I'm now up to 26 to the Cadian's 21. So it's a close one at the moment, but I'm hoping this turn I can murder all the infantry. So what have I done? I've moved the Berserkers over there. They're still chasing after those conscripts. The Leviathans come this way now towards your tank, and Abaddon's gone up to help the Leviathan and the Berserkers. Over here, I've shuffled around a bit with my Terminator, my Disciples, and my Deradio. They're all on the objective, but they've all spread out nicely. And I put the Disciples back there because there might be some horses coming in a moment. And my Dark Apostles over there behind the building. In the middle, my chaps have all hopped down onto the objective, and then they're planning on bolt gunning them off of it and punching them in the face. And over here, these Chaos Space Marines have advanced, but they can still shoot because they're Black Legion. And they're spacing out against strategic reserves over here. My Sorcerer's moved over there, so I could potentially miasma the Deradio if I need to. And the Obliterators have moved forwards. They're now in range of the Tank Commander, because that is their next target. Gatekeeper must die. And the Berserkers have come through. They actually want to make their charge now, so I'm actually trying to do that. That's the thing. But okay, that's the movement. Let's do the psychic phase. I'm going to start off with a nice prescience. So I need a 7. I get a 7. I'm going to leave my Obliterators +1 hit.
Yay, to counter out my -1 to hit. Oh well.
And I'm going to do miasma. I need a 6. Doesn't go off. Okay, that's fine. -1 hit on the Deradio. Do I need -1? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, okay. Shooting. Let's start some shooting. Let's shoot these 5 chaps in the middle, all into those guardsmen there. So that's 10 bolter shots.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, it should do. It's bolter shots. And you've got no CP for take covering or Cadius dancing or anything like that. And you're not in either of the ruins either. You're in the middle, so no cover save. Hitting on freeze.
Well, no, because I couldn't actually position in the ruins when they moved in there, because...
Oh, the Berserkers are in the way.
Yeah.
Am I within 6 of Abaddon? Yes, I'm within 6 of a bad man, so I can reroll those misses. Now they've all hit. Yay!
It's like, oh shit, the boss is...
The boss is watching.
We better make sure we do this right.
Freeze to wound. I've dropped a few. That is 6 5-up saves on that infantry squad. Because annoyingly, Chaos Marine bolters have no AP. Unlike Primaris nonsense. Okay, 6 5-ups on the infantry squad.
Battle Sister ones don't either.
No, but yours can do mortal wounds.
Only the Stormbolters. And only if I pay CP.
That's true. So that's 4 of them that have fallen so far. Okay. I'm also going to shoot into them with these chaps here. So they advance. They're going to be hitting you on 4s. 2 hits. And 3 to wound. That's another 2 5-up saves. From these chaps here shooting in. So 2 more 5-ups. That's another one down. Okay, so I've definitely got the objective now.
Yeah, and they're probably running.
Well, I won't give them a chance to run, because I'll probably charge and punch them in the face. These berserkers here, they're all going to shoot their bolt pistols at your...
That's right in front of them, man.
That's actually, no, 4 of them are going to shoot bolt pistols. One's going to throw a frag grenade. D6 shots minimum 3 because of blast. It's 5. Hits from 3s. Wounds on 4s, frag grenade. Strength 3. So that's 3 wounds from the frag grenade. At no AP. And then
3 5-ups.
Yep.
Let's see what we got.
Well, hopefully no 5 or 6s. That'd be nice.
I'm hoping 4 5s and 6s. Let's
Oh, wow. Well, we're both kind of happy. You got 2 of what you wanted, and I got 1 of what I wanted. It's one of those falls. 4 bolt pistols down from the berserkers. All hit. And they should do. They're right in front of them. And they've all wounded. So 4 more 5-ups from the bolt pistols. So that's another 3 dead. Okay. So you failed 3 saves and made 3 saves there, so we're both happy with that. Okay. Right, so that's most of the small arms fire. That Terminator can just about see that Marine there. So, and he can't see anything else, so we might as well shoot them. He's going to hit on... He's not in a bad range. Hits twice. Wounds twice. 2 5-ups on the infantry squad in the middle. Another one dead. I'm going to stop shooting them now. I'm happy I should be able to punch 2 of them in combat. Now, what does my radio do now? Yes, I will shoot the crap out of those conscripts. Reason being is, if I need to, I can always charge the command squad. So, and there's still enough there for blast. So, yes, let's shoot everything from the radio into those conscripts. Because that's always fun. So I'm going to have 9 shots with the missiles because of blast. Hits on 3s. But no rerolls now because the batons run off.
Yay.
So, at least that's something. But I've only missed twice. Strength 6, so 2s. It's at -1. So 5 at -1, 1 damage on the conscripts.
5 -1, so 5 6-ups.
Yes. So that's 3 dead so far. Let's just keep track because there's going to be lots of shots going in. Heavy bolters. 2 of those miss as well. They will win on 3s. Oh dear, that was pretty rubbish. 1 at -1 from the heavy bolters.
Nope.
That's another one down. And I've 8 autocannon shots. This is like, shooting fish in a can. This is just ridiculous. Missed 2 of those. That'll win on 2s. It's -2 AP. So that's another 5 dead. So that was fun. The video's not killing Deredio Star today. Deredio's having fun. Okay. Let's have a look at some things. Right, the Berserkers are going to have some fun now. I'm going to throw a frag grenade into the conscript and shoot 4 bolt pistols at them as well. Let's just do the bolt pistols first, because there's only 4 of them left, isn't there? Hit on 3s. Oh, they've all hit. Win on 3s. Oh, just 2 wounds. So 2 5-ups from the bolt pistols.
2 from the bolts.
So one more down, and then the frag grenade for 5 shots. Which will hit and freeze. They've all hit. I mean, I was about to say I can reroll because of a bad one, but didn't need to. I'll wound on 4s. Just the one from the frag grenade. Just the one. Okay, so that unit's going to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Although, to be fair, they're probably running because I need a 1 to pass morale now.
Well, I hate to bring it to you, but Abaddon's got his combi bolter. I don't want them running off. I will take no prisoners. I will shoot them in the face with the talon of horrors.
Don't you want to try and recruit more conscripts? More cultists?
Black Legion don't really care about cultists. They just recruit other legionnaires from other legions normally. That's 4 wounds at -1. So 4 6s are required to keep conscripts alive.
Well, 2 to have at least 1 alive.
Oh, there's only 3 left. Yeah, that's true. I forgot I just killed one with the...
Let's see. Does the Emperor protect? The Emperor does protect. The Emperor does protect.
Not enough. Not enough.
Only 1.
Abaddon finishes them off because he is a bad, bad man. Okay. That's just about the only target his Talon of Horus actually kills, you know. Normally his guns are rubbish. Okay. So they can potentially charge not heavy weapons team, the command squad in a moment. Okay. They can charge them in a minute. Fine. So now I've got the Leviathan and the Obliterators to shoot. Let's shoot the Leviathan into that tank. And I will fire everything. I will start with the Melter Gun in his fist.
Mm-hmm.
Hits on a 4 now, because he's bracketed, but he hits. A wound on a 4. It hasn't wounded. Okay, fine. 2d3 from the Grav. For 2 shots. Hits on 4s. Reroll Abaddon's next turn. 2 hits. You'll win on 4s. No.
No, it will not, sir.
Okay. Volkites. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on, rerolls. Do something. It's a little bit better. 4 hits, winning on 5s, but 6s are mortals. So that's a mortal in addition, and then 1 2-up save.
So down to 4, and then it's a 2-up save.
Yes, and it's 2 damage if you roll a 1 as well. And you have no command points left. And there we go.
That's annoying, but it's still there.
The thing is, I want it to be alive, because then I can charge it and punch it, and then, like, be right in the face of your tank commander. That's the plan, you see. I didn't want to kill it. Right, my Obliterators. Let's roll for their stats. This is going to be fun. So the strength will be... so it's strength 8 this time.
Oh.
I mean, I'm going to be spending CPs on them the same as last time. The AP will be 3. Okay, that's good. Come on, damage. 1.
However,
Fine. Okay, but I'm spending 2 CP on them. 1 for reroll, 1 to hit. 1 for +1 on wound. Okay? I'm going to shoot both of them into your tank commander, who is shrouded, so he is -1 to hit, but I'm prescient, so I'm +1 to hit. So I'm about to hit on 3s. I'm rerolling 1s.
at least it's not 2s.
At least it's not 2s. I can reroll that one, and that one, and that one. And then pick up the 2s. See, that's smoke saved you 4 shots. And then strength 8 +1 wound. When you're on 3s now. So that's 6 at -3. But only 1 damage.
So I'm not dead.
You're definitely not dead.
Now let's just say...
And you got 6 5-up saves.
Is it 12 or 14 wounds on a commander?
Still 12, same as normal Russ, but you've only lost 1.
That'll do.
So he's down to 11.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Right, well, this is when I do my favourite thing and say endless cacophony, and I'm going to shoot my Obliterators again.
You must be almost out of CP now.
Yeah, that's my last 2. So the strength will be 7. But I've got the +1 on wound, so at least I'm winning on 4s. AP 1. Oh dear. Damage 3. Okay.
Okay, so when you go through, it's going to hurt, but...
But I've got to get through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be fun.
Okay. Right. Okay, so hitting on threes. Rerolling the ones. Okay, so hitting was good. Strength 7, plus 1 wound, so I'm wounding on 4s. Come on. Oh, only 3. Only 3 wounds at -1. 3 ups, but each one's 3 damage.
The amber protects.
I mean, you're alive, but yeah, you're fine. Right, okay. Ooh, okay, missile down. Right, okay, then that's okay. Fine. Now it's all fine because I'm going to be charging you in a moment. Let's do some measuring.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Okay, we're back. I measured some charge distances, so let's do some charging. These berserkers here are going to charge your Master of Ordnance and the Guard Squad.
And I hope they fail.
They need a 4. They're in. It's a 7. When I saw the 1, I thought, oh crap, they've done it again, but it was alright. The berserkers over there need a 5 to charge into your command squad. They just about get a 5. Okay. Oh dear. The Leviathan needs an 8 to get into your tank. It's a 4, he fails. Okay, that's fine. And then my Marines are going to charge you 2 remaining guardsmen, and they get an 8, which is what I needed for the Leviathan. Brilliant. Okay, so let's move them in.
Just going to get to the... Here we go.
Okay, here we go. The berserkers are piled in. They're going to hit your command squad. I've got this many dice. I'm just going to roll this many for now, because I probably won't need any more.
You're confident?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm going to do both my fights at the same time, because you can't interrupt or anything. They've all got chainsaws for extra attacks, and a ridiculous amount of attacks, and death to the False Emperor on 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 extra hits. Right. As if I need them.
Yeah.
3s to wounds. Or -1 AP. Okay, so before I do my rest of my attacks, you've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 6-up saves on 4 guardsmen. Are you bothered about rolling the dice, or do you just want to pick them up?
Well, 3 guardsmen. Don't get one blew himself up.
Well, yeah, even... Do you want to save time?
Let's roll the first 3.
I'm going to roll another one now. Because you've got 3 left. So that's 3 saves done. Only that many left.
Yeah. If I passed them all, I would have rolled another 3, but no, they're dead.
They're dead. Right, I'll consolidate those in just a moment.
So 2 units lost.
Now, let's just quickly punch you with these guys here first. Yeah, so I've got... Get them out of the done. So I've got a champion who charged and he's got a chainsaw. So let's do the champion chainsaw in the middle.
Do they want to consolidate into the heroes?
I'll consolidate, but not into engagement range. I'll move them just a little bit. Maybe. Or maybe I won't. Don't know. Anyway, I'll do the champion into your guys first before the other guys punch you. He's hit 4 times. He's wounded 3 times. That's 3 6-up saves. There's only 2 guys there.
Probably dead.
So they're dead. The other guys don't even need to punch you. Cool. They're going to consolidate nearer to you, all into cover. Nice. Right, now over here, so how many wounds has the Master of Ordnance got?
3.
3. Right, I'll put 2 berserkers into him and the other 3 into the guardsman. Alright, and one of those 2 is the champion as well. So he gets 3 attacks twice. Hateful Assault twice. Chainsword twice. And then I've got 4, 6, 8 from the other chap. Let's see if I can pick all these up. Too many dice. Okay, right. This many into the Master of Ordnance. Hitting on 3s. And if I get any 6s, they are additional hits. There are 3 6s. 1, 2, 3. I will wound him on 3s. Three, 6, 9, 10, -1 on the Master of Ordnance. I'm assuming there's 6s you need.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, he might be a little bit dead. just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. No? Ooh, a little bit more. 10 6-up saves. Go on, he's dead.
God, I was at school when that was saying.
Yeah,
I hated it.
Yeah, it's quite an old song. Well, his armour held up for 3 of the blows, but he's dead. Right, and then I'll count the dice for the remaining 3 to hit your infantry squad. Or you could just pick them up. It's 24 attacks.
Oh well.
Cool. So it saves a few minutes of filming. Okay. Right, I'll consolidate them. And then that's the end of my fight phase and my turn. So we'll work out the points and we'll be back for the guard. Turn 3. Okay, guard turn 3. Commander movement phase. Gain a command points. So they're back up to 1. Didn't get any primary points because the Berserkers nicked the objectives. How rude of them. In terms of movement, you've done quite a fair bit of movement. Back here, nothing. But your 2 remaining infantry, Creed and Kel, have done moves. Creed's run onto the middle objective, and your colour sergeant's putting a flag on that objective, because that's cool. And essentially what you're going to plan on doing is killing me off of all the objectives, and then you'll have that one and that one. So at least you'll have something to deny me points. And then the Rough Riders have arrived. 1 in each corner. Flanking manoeuvres.
Have they arrived just in the nick of time, or have they...
Yes.
Have they done a Rupert of the Rhine and turned up too late?
Well, only time will tell. But your plan is to charge in here, kill them, get on that objective, and charge over there, kill them, get on that objective. And then if all of this goes to plan, I won't be on many objectives. But you need a good shooting phase and a good charging phase.
Yes.
What could possibly go wrong? Where would you like to start in your orders as well? He told himself to get the reroll number of shots on his cannon. Whatever the Cadian tank order is called. Can't remember. Pound them to dust or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shooting. What are you going to start with?
What do we want to start with? That is the question.
I mean, it's tank or tank, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
But what target?
We will start with the Manticore.
Rocket number 3. Okay.
On to the guys next to Creed.
On to the guys in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. Trying to blow me off the objective. Nice.
That's the plan.
So 2d6 shots. See what you get. You get 9 shots. He's been quite good today, the old Manticore, for you.
Every other time I've used him, he's...
had a rubbish number of shots.
He's just been naff.
I mean, what you do with him, essentially, for Cadians, is you can park him next to your tank commander and you can tell him to reroll the number of shots. Because he'd be sitting still for rerolling ones to hit anyway, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, you're hitting on 4s and rerolling 1s. Well, to be honest, there's no 1s, but you hit a lot of times. This is going to be painful. 2s to win, because strength 10 with a rocket.
No rerolls.
And then you get the 1s. So it's 4 at -2. I'm in cover. So I'm going to 4-up saves. You've killed 2 of them. It's a start. You probably wanted it to be a better start.
Yes.
But it's a start.
It is a start.
Number of shots was good. The hits were good.
The
wounds, not so much.
The wounds let me down.
Yes. I mean, you've got your wounded tank that could shoot into the ruin.
It could. Let's do that. Everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because there's only 3 of them left, right? You might do it if you're lucky. He's on his bottom profile. Is he going to be hit on 6s or 5s?
6s.
Oh dear.
So heavy bolter first. Nothing.
We can reroll the 1. Nope, okay, carry on. 2d6 shots to the battle cannon. 7 shots. Okay, one of these has got a hit, surely.
3. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7.
Okay, hitting on 6s because he's very poorly. 3 hits. Well, to be honest, that might be all you need.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I think you had a 1 in there you could reroll as well, actually. Did you want to reroll? No, still missed. Okay, but you got 3 wounds. -2 again. So 4 ups because I'm in cover. Come on. Killed another 1.
Ah!
Okay.
I didn't really want to have to shoot an air shaker cannon at them.
Well,
I might have to now.
You might have to. But the heavy bolter could go into the berserkers from the basilisks.
Yes, so we will.
So that's that at least.
We'll start with this one.
Okay.
Heavy bow into them.
Yeah, shaker into them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The extra AP, shooting things into cover helps. So 2 hits with heavy bolter. And you're winning on 3s. So 1 win on the berserkers at -1. 4 up save. A berserker is dead. I'll remove him in a moment. And you got your Earthshaker into the Marines. You can re-roll one of those. Oh no, you can't. You're not Catachan. I'm thinking about Catachan for some reason. It's just picked the highest, isn't it? So you got 3.
Yeah, that's
I'm too used to the Catachan re-roll. Oh dear. Right, so you hit on 4s, but re-rolling 1s. Rinse and repeat with the next basilisk.
Yeah.
Heavy bolter. Reroll the 1. That's the thing you can reroll. There we go. Right. I knew you could reroll something. Oh, okay. 4 ups on the berserkers. You killed another 1. So there's 2 of those dead now. The Earthshaker, 6 shots with this Earthshaker. That'll be enough to kill 2 Marines, surely. Surely that's enough.
You would hope.
Well, you hope. You can reroll the 1s. So you got 4 shots, 4 hits. Winning on 2s. 4 wounds. At -3, but I'm in cover, so 5 up saves. There's 2 of them.
Come on.
I've only made 1 save, they're dead. So let's remove those, and let's remove a couple of berserkers. Right, okay, we're back. We're skipping the last basilisk for now. You can move over to your tank commander.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to shoot everything into the berserkers and blow them off that objective.
Yep. Because
it's all about denying me points at the moment. And killing units as well. Because you never know, you might get grinded down if you're lucky. So what are you starting with? Heavy bolters?
Yeah.
Okay. Tracer fire. I was about to say you can reroll 1s, but you just rolled 4 2s.
I wish it was pass, because they would have hit.
Well, yes.
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't afford it.
Winning on 3s. 2 wounds though. -1, so 4 ups. Kill 2 berserkers. Nice. It's a good start.
Last cannon.
To the face. It hits.
That'll do.
Just about wounded. It was almost a 1. Try again. Nope, that's another berserker dead. Splat. Where's that dice? There it is. And then you got the 2d6 shots.
So first one.
Oh yeah, because you got the reroll thing. You're gonna reroll a 3, are you? See, that's why I never reroll 3s. And then 5. Do you want to reroll the 5?
No, well, I'll keep that.
One thing I've learned with Catachan and all the rerolls is you never reroll a 3.
Oh.
3's rolling 1s. You got a 1. And everything's hit. It's a glorious thing.
Yes.
Now, you're winning on 2s, but you get +1 on wounds, so does that mean you can win on 1s?
No, sadly.
That is a shame, because you roll 2 1s. That is 4, though, at -2. I've got 5 up saves. I've got 2 berserkers. They're dead. You've done it. Kill them off of that objective. But to be honest, the berserkers did their job. You murdered all your infantry. But okay.
What to do with the last one?
So there's a final basilisk. There's some berserkers in front of him for the heavy bolter. And where would you put the earth cannon? Earth cannon? Earthshaker cannon. That's the one. The big gun.
I'm in a quandary. Because...
What are you thinking? Because you obviously want to charge in here and there, so you probably don't want to shoot these units.
Well, what I was...
There's a Leviathan on 5 wounds. But obviously he's -1 damage.
Yeah. The problem is...
There's obliterators.
Is the heavy bolter going to be enough on its own? Or do I want to just play safe and put everything into them?
There's only 3 of them, so the heavy bolt's probably not going to be enough. I thought there was less than 3.
Yeah.
The chances of you hitting and wounding with all 3 is unlikely.
Yeah. So, kill the berserkers.
Yep, focus on the berserkers. Because let's be honest, a unit of berserkers probably could kill a tank, just through sheer number of attacks.
Yeah. If there was like one berserker, I would have probably gone heavy bolter there and Earthshaken to Leviathan to clear off that objective.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
As the berserkers are there, heavy bolter first.
Get rid of them, yeah. And now you go and hit with all 3 shots. Oh, you really wounded twice. So it would have been funny if you wounded all 3 times and had failed all saves, wouldn't it? Then you would have wasted your cannon.
I would have been miffed.
Well, one of them's dead, so there's 2 left. You can have 4 shots. Or 3, if you prefer.
I'll take the 4.
Okay.
4's be rolling 1s.
Yes. Okay, so 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. 6 of saves on 2 guys. No, they're dead. So you've succeeded in knocking me off those 3 objectives. Well, I mean, you've denied me on that one because you got your colour sergeant there.
Yeah.
So now it's all about whether you make the charges, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really? Because that's your shooting phase done.
Yes.
Because you have your infantry advanced. Well, officers. They're not infantry anymore. There is no infantry. It's just officer and a sergeant.
And his colour sergeant.
Now you've got 1 command point. Which charge would you like to start with? What is more important?
Well, as they're trying to scan, charge the apostles, or whatever they are.
Yeah. Okay.
9-inch charge.
9-inch charge with the horses. Charge of the light brigade. Sort of. They don't make it. You have a command point. Wait, you had a command point. Try again. Oh no. Next light brigade.
If they get a 9, I'll be annoyed.
Oh, well, their charges were just as successful as my berserkers' first charges. So that means their second charges are going to be completely successful. Yeah?
Well, they'll be
closer.
Yeah, but unfortunately it means I don't deny as many points as I wanted to.
No.
Which is...
No, I get 8, but I don't get the 12 because you finished off the berserkers.
And you'll be getting 3 at the end of the game because I failed to stop that. But
oh yes, the Allswick scan. Yeah. Okay.
It's why I particularly wanted that one because that would have stopped 3 at the end of the game and
took the objective. Yeah, it would have been a double whammy.
That's why I was keeping CP for it because I really wanted that to go off.
Yeah, but you have got some points. For the Emperor, you've killed 3 units. It's 3 points.
Which is maximum I can get in a turn, so...
So that's good. But yes, okay.
I don't get grind them down though, because I would have needed to kill another 3 units to do that.
Yeah, because I killed 5, yeah.
Unfortunately, they took a lot more shots than they should have done.
Yes, they did. But that is the way with the guards sometimes, unfortunately. You keep shelling until things eventually die. But yes, okay, alright, well, we'll do some points calculations and we'll be back for Battle Round 4. Okay, Battle Round 4, Chaos. I got 8 for my primary because I had this one and that one because failed charges were a thing, weren't they, Dave? Now you know how my berserkers felt when I charged them the first time. As for movement, I've essentially turned around and started pointing at horses. So I've got my Marines here with my Sorcerer and Obliterators. Their job is to kill that lot. And over that side, I've got a Terminator and a Deradio whose job is to kill that lot. My 2 characters are planning on killing your 2 characters because that's cool. And you told me that Abaddon killed Colour Sergeant in the book or lore or something. So Abaddon's going to do that because that's awesome. And my Dark Apostle got his prayer off, so he's going to deal with Mr. Creed and whack him on the head with a black mace. Meanwhile, my Leviathan is running up to some tanks. He's got his work cut out for him. He's my only real anti-tank left, apart from the Obliterators and Abaddon, but he's busy, and so are they. So, and you've got 6 tanks. So he's got to start getting through them at some point. So let's see how that works. Let's start with some psychic. Let's do prescience. It's a 6. I need a 7 for prescient, so I'm not going to reroll it. And I'm going to do a smite as well. That's a super smite.
Ow.
Well, that's lucky. This is obviously going to hit your horses, because that's what's nearest and visible. And that's 4 wounds. So that's 2 dead horses. Crazy horses!
2 from the back.
Splat. Their heads have exploded. Jolly good. Right. Okay, I'm going to start shooting you now. Let's see who can shoot what. My Leviathan, can he see your tank commander? He just about can see your tank commander, actually. Okay. Right, well, let's shoot everything from the radio first into your horses back there.
I think they're dead horses somehow.
So how many is there? 3, 6 is 10. Okay, so 3D... no, let's do the... You've got 2 wounds each. Let's start with the 2 damage weapons. Heavy bolters. Freeze.
No rerolls.
No rerolls now, but he's alright. Wounding on freeze. Heavy bolter. And that is 3 at -1, 2 damage. So 3 6-up saves. So we've got 5 ups, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
So that's 3 horses dead so far. Let's keep note of that. And let's shoot some autocannons into them. Autocannons to the face. Oh dear. Abaddon! Come back and give me some rerolls. That's 2 at -2 though, so you won't get a save. And they're damage 2, so that's another 2 dead horses. So that's 5 gone.
So that's the back row dead, effectively.
Yep, and then I've got the rockets, 3d3 shots. So it's 6. Which will hit on freeze. And they will get a wound on 2s. But these are only -1, 1 damage. So that's 5 6-ups.
Come on, Emperor protects.
Oh, so that's another 2.5 dead. So that's 7.5. And I've got the combi bottle from the Terminator. He's hit every time. And wounded just the once. 1 5-up from the combi bolter. Which you've made. Okay, so that's 7.5 dead. So let's remove those.
Yeah.
Sorry, horses.
And then just drop that dice to know, so we know one's wounded.
Yeah. Cool. So 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Cool. Okay. Right. That was fairly successful. I'm going to shoot some bolt guns into these chaps now. No, I'm not. Let's do the obliterators first. Because I might get damaged too. So strength for their guns will be strength 7. It's enough to win on 2s. The AP will be 3. They won't be getting a save. The damage will be enough for them to die. That would have been pretty good against your tank, Tony.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right, okay. Didn't get prescience off, did I? So I'm only hit on freeze. Did I want to reroll ones? No, I'm going to keep that CP for in case I need a charge reroll for the Leviathan. Okay, so I'm hitting on freeze. The moment I say I'm not going to use the reroll 1 strat, I roll 5 1s. Typical, isn't it? But I'm winning on 2s, and each one's a dead horse. So that's 4 of them dead. So damage 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's shoot some bolt guns into them. From the Marines. Hit on freeze. Ooh, that's not very good. Okay, winning on freeze though, so your toughness 3. That is 5 ups. Poor little horses. Oh.
Oh no, not again.
So I've got dice. I'll put. Okay. Get you on there. Okay, I've got a sorcerer with a bolt pistol. Let's see if I can kill the wounded one. No, he's missed. Right, okay. Right, other shots and things. There's not much left to do, really. Dark Apostle might as well shoot Creed in the face. He's hit. He's not wounded. Abaddon might as well shoot Colour Sergeant in the face. No, I'll do it in combat. But what he will do instead is he'll shoot your tank. Abaddon. That's what he'll do. He's hit every time. He'll win on 6s. Oh, he's got a wound. -1 on your battle tank. That's a 3 up.
How much damage?
D3. Oh. It's got a wound left. Okay, well that's annoying because my Leviathan's going to put everything into your other tank. But she could still do, and then just charge the white one. No. I'm going to put the melter gun into that, because it should be within melter range from there. And then I put everything else into the white one, just to make sure it's dead. And then I can charge around the corner. So let's do the grav flux, 2d3 shots for 4. He's going to hit on 4s, but he should be within 6 of Abaddon there. So 2 hits for the grav flux. It's going to wound on 4s. Nope. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 Volkite shots. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of a bad man. And then 5s to wound, but 6s are mortal wounds.
I'm hoping for no 6s.
Got a mortal wound, so it's dead. Because it's only got 1 left, isn't it?
Come on, explode.
Does it blow up? No. Oh, that's no fun. That's a 4. Oh. And then I've got the melter gun into the tank commander at melter range.
Well, that's...
Which hits on a 6.
That's 1 killed.
And wounds. -4. So it's a 6-up save from the melter gun. And then it's D6 +2.
That's going to be painful.
For 7. It's not a bad shot.
That is not a bad shot. He's middle bucket.
Well, he's going to be dead in a minute, hopefully. But okay, alright, we'll measure up some charge rolls and then we'll be back to see what the Black Legion can do. Okay, midway through the charge phase, I've charged my Apostle in and Abaddon in because they were basically right next to them. I'd even 8 with the Leviathan to get your tank commander.
And I hope you fail.
I would love to say, would you like to venture to Cadian defensive gunners and Overwatch, but you've got no CP.
No, if I had free CP, I would be at this point because boom, boom, boom.
I need an 8. I have a command point. I'm going to spend that command point. I'm going to change my dice. Oh, it's a 7! Damn it!
Bit like me needing that 9.
Listen, our charges have not been very good today, have they, really? Unless I've literally been right in front of things. Okay, well, let's just do Abaddon first. So when he's activated the fight, I should roll a dice for his sword. So let's see what happens.
Does it rebel?
I get 4 attacks I can put on the sword. To make things fun, I'm going to put his usual attacks on the sword as well. Which is another 6 +1 for hate for the side.
Okay, I'll just bring up the colour sergeant's data sheet.
That's fine, I'm going to do about 30 wounds to him. Watch this. Right, so I'm going to hit on 2s. And because of his Death to the False Emperor thing, 5s and 6s explode. So what you do with Abaddon, everybody, is you reroll everything except for 5s and 6s. Because you've got more chance of them exploding again than rolling 1s and missing. So I've missed 1, and then I've got 5 exploding hits. So I've hit you more times than I had attacks. On strength 8. I'm assuming I'm winning on 2s.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not going to be a...
I've dropped 1 wound. That is 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 at -3, 3 damage. It's enough to kill a knight.
It is. Give me a second. Okay, so you can...
Has he got an invulnerable save? We'll be back. Right, so Colour Sergeant Kell is dead. He doesn't have an invulnerable save. I did 14 wounds at -3 AP, flat 3 damage. So he's taken 28, 30, 28 plus 14, like 42 wounds. Is that right? 14 times? What's 14 times 3? 28 plus 11. Yes, 42 wounds. He's dead. Right.
Yes.
My Dark Apostle has charged and decreed. He's got Black Clad Brute. So when he charges, I roll a dice. 4 up, you take D3 mortal wounds. I don't roll a 4 up. Okay, well that saves a bit of time. Right, I've got my Omen of Potency off. So I've got this many attacks. 3 plus 3 plus 1 for 8 for assault. He hits on 2s because he's Dark Apostle. 6s explode. Oh dear, I've missed 3 attacks. Okay, but I've hit you 4 times. He's strength 8 because of the Black Mace and Black Clad Brute. 2s. That's 4. Minus 4 because of the Omen of Potency, and each one is 2 damage. I'm assuming he's got an invulnerable save.
Yeah, 5 up.
Just a 5 up. Okay.
So 4 5-ups.
Yes.
I need to pass 3 of them or he's dead.
Yes. He's dead. It's 4 damage.
Exactly killed him.
Perfect. I've knocked him unconscious. So I've not actually killed him. He's not actually dead.
No, because some random Necron suddenly appears and spits him off.
But I've knocked him out. Whereas Abaddon has definitely killed Colour Sergeant Cal.
Yes.
He's probably chopped him into about 30 different pieces. He made him into a kebab.
I think in the lore, Abaddon used his claw to literally claw his head from his neck.
Well, I used the sword. Oh, well. Right.
Yeah, because I think...
The same result.
Yes, because he had Cal held by the scruff of the neck and...
Squeezed.
Well, first of all, he said to Cal, "You failed, Cadia's fallen." He spits in Abaddon's face and says, "No, Cadia stands," and Abaddon at that point loses it and just...
Well, yeah, I mean, if I was Abaddon, I wouldn't even let him finish the sentence that Cadia stands. But anyway, okay, right. Well, that is the end of Chaos' turn. So I do get some points for the Long War, because he was on that objective, I killed him. He was on that objective, I killed him. So I get 2 points for that.
3.
I also get Stranglehold. And I got 2 for Bring It Down, so I finally finished that tank.
And morale test for the Rough Riders. Each one needs to roll a 1 for none to run away.
Oh, that's true. Which one? Start with this one?
Start with that one.
Okay, so 1 goes, and then 2 more on 1s and 2s. So there's 1 left there. Right.
That's all good.
That's not good. No. Over there. So they fail. So 1 goes, and the other 2 stay. Okay.
So, yeah, make the wounded ones run away.
You sure? Don't want the ones that I've got.
No.
Okay, alright.
Not that 2 Rough Riders and a single Rough Rider are going to do much now.
No, it was a shame you failed your charges. It would have been good to see what they could do. But, okay. Alright, well, we'll count up some points and we'll be back for the Guard Term 4. Right, so it's Guard Term 4. No primary points. Guard up against it. It's 58 points to 24. But I want to see what these Rough Riders can do. So and there might be some glory here for the Guard at the end. Because I doubt there's much more than... I doubt there's probably another turn in it. So, let's see what we're doing. So, movement phase, what moved? Just the horses, wasn't it?
Yep, just the horses.
Yeah, so they're moving around to try and take these objectives.
They've already tried to shoot things with the las pistols and...
Failed miserably.
Yeah, and tried to do the off-camera because I knew that was what was going to happen.
Yes, but you got lots of tanks now.
Yes,
so
now...
What do you want to start with?
Who do I want to give vengeance to Cadian?
Well, you can either give it to your tank commander, or you can give it to your Manticore. Either of those would be my bet. But the problem is, if you do it on your Manticore and you get a rubbish number of shots, then you're not getting the benefit out of it. Or if you put it on him, you're going to get the full benefit out of it, and you've done the order so you can reroll a number of shots.
Yeah, and because he's bracketed, he'd probably benefit from the rerolls better.
Yes, that's true.
So that's what I'm going to do. So
okay.
My only CP is not there, it's gone. Vengeance Acadia. I've only done it once in the game. People are probably going to be thinking, is he mad?
Well, you need Vengeance for Cadian now, because I've killed the command structure, so...
Well...
Yeah. So are you putting everything into the Dreadnought with that tank commander, are you?
Yes, because...
Why not?
Yes. Let's get...
Because if you don't, it's going to come around the corner and punch you in the face. Right. Trace of fire.
Have you got the test? Hit on forwards. Rerolling ones.
Rerolling everything, because Vengeance of Cadia.
Oh, yes. I could have moved, actually. Couldn't I?
There you go, then.
But that'll do.
Winning on 5s. But rerolling everything.
Because I can.
Because you want vengeance of Cadia now, because I've killed Cal.
And
oh my god, you killed Kenny! Right, 3 at -1. So 3 up saves. And it's -1 damage, that's just 2 wounds. So he's down to 3.
He's been chipped down. Last cannon.
Last cannon to the face. It hits. Does it wound? You need a 3. You can reroll because of Vengeance of Cadia. You do.
Ooh.
I've made the save.
Oh.
2d6 shots with the cannon, you can reroll each of them. So let's do them.
First one, we'll keep that.
Yeah, I would.
Second one, we'll keep that.
I'd keep that as well. 8 shots with Gatekeeper. So you're hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
Which is good.
It is good, yes. That's a 4, you can have it. And re-rolling those, get a couple more hits, okay. And because strength 8, and you get +1 winning against Chaos, you're winning on 2s. Because the Leviathans aren't toughness 8, why, I don't know. So that's 4, but you can reroll that because of Vengeance of Cadia. 5, at -2. 4 ups.
And 2 damage apiece.
And 2 damage apiece because I'm a Dreadnought. 2 go through, 4 damage. It is dead.
Does it explode?
No. But you've killed the Leviathan. Okay. Before it got a chance to punch something.
Good.
How rude.
Well, my Rough Riders got decimated before they got the charge, so it's only fair.
Yeah, I suppose. Right. Artillery.
Yes.
See if you can have some glory at the end. You got Abaddon and you got my Apostle. We're both sitting ducks at the moment.
At this stage, if I can get you off an objective, it's a win. Well, not really a win, but...
Shoot a Manticore rocket at Abaddon. Go on. You know you want to. I would. Be hilarious.
I'm going to go for the Apostle.
Okay.
I think.
Alright.
Because what's his stats?
4 wounds. Yeah. And Manticore, either of them will put them on a 4-up save. But obviously Abaddon half damage as well. And if it's D3 damage, that could be like 1 damage a shot potentially. And he's got 7 wounds left. Apostle's got 4. Apostle's easier to kill.
We'll come back to Manticore.
Okay.
Basilisk number 1.
Yes.
On to the Apostle.
Okay. Right.
Commence fire.
2d6 but the highest. 5 shots. It's 5 or 5.
Hobson's choice. I guess we're taking a 5. 4's re-rolling once.
That's not bad. Oh, you've hit 4 times. You will be wounding on 2s. Strength 9 toughness 4. That is 3. 4+ invulnerable saves. I've failed all of them. 3d3. Yeah, he's dead. 2, 3, and then at least 4. Yeah, he's dead. Killed the Apostle. Turn him into a crater. Nice work.
Yes. Okay. We'll come back together, Tim. Manticore.
Abaddon.
Because why not?
Shoot a rocket into Abaddon's always fun. Right.
It's the last rocket.
Well. 7 shots. Okay, it's average.
1. And 4. So.
Hit on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll those 1s. That's not bad. Now I'm toughness 5, but you're strength 10 with a Manticore. So you're winning on 2s. 4 wounds. -2, so it's a 4+ save. Invulnerable or armour, don't care. It's 4 ups. He's failed all of them. Okay, so 4d3 could potentially do it.
All together?
Yeah, go for it. So that's 1, 1. 2 becomes 1, 3 becomes 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 2 wounds left.
I gotta do it.
Basilisk.
Yep.
Go for it. Another 5 shots with a Basilisk. They're consistent.
Yep.
4's rerolling 1s. Got a 1 there? Yeah.
Got a 1 to re-roll.
3 hits with the Basilisk, okay. And then you're winning on 3s with Basilisk. Top is 5. 2. Invulnerable saves. I've got to make some invulnerable saves at some point, haven't I? Yay, there we go. Oh, well. Basilisk number 3. You might as well do it this stage.
Yeah. So, I get...
oh. But I mean, it could still be enough if it goes through and you get the flat 3 damage. It's hit. It's wounded. 4 up. Oh, 5 or 6, he's dead.
Come on, come on, come on.
No.
Oh.
2 damage, which I half.
Oh.
To 1.
Damn it. Almost got him.
Almost.
Almost.
Did you want to do final charges? And then we can...
Might as well. Lone Rough Rider into the Sorcerer.
Into the Sorcerer? Okay, go on then. Roll it, because you might fail that. No, he's in. Cool. And then where are they going? To the Terminator?
Yeah.
They're not going to kill the Dreadnought. If you kill the Terminator, you deny me the points.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're in. Cool, okay. Where do you want to start?
We'll start there, because we will assume that the last guy standing is the Sergeant.
Yep.
So he gets 2 attacks.
He does get 2 attacks. He hits on 4s though, doesn't
he? He will get an additional with Chainsaw, but we're doing the Lances first.
Yeah, he gets an additional because of the horse as well. He's hit once. He's ranked 5 with the Lance, so you're winning on 3s. Ow. And then you get 2 extra attacks, 1 chainsaw and 1 with the hoofs, both same profile. So, ow.
No.
Okay, well, I love the idea of the Rough Riders, but it doesn't seem to have been working. And then you've got the same over there into the Terminator. Let's see if that works.
1 with the Lance.
Wounds. It's minus something, but I've saved that. We should have had 3 Lance attacks, because one of them was a Sergeant.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Oh, never mind.
Right.
And then you got 4 extra attacks with the chainswords and the hoofs, and it's still enough to kill the Terminator. Oh, not
with that.
Not anymore. Oh dear. Oh, cheeky though. You might wound him. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll strike you back with my Sorcerer. I think he only has 3 attacks plus 1 fake for assault. Let's hit you with my Sorcerer. He hits from 3s. He's hit that many times and 2 Death of the False Emperors.
Yeah.
He's going to wound you on 2s with his Sword Staff.
Yeah.
That's 4 at -1. D3 damage. He dead.
Definitely dead.
He dead. Dead horsey. And then the Terminator Champion is going to hit them on the head with a power maul. Oh, or not. Winning on 2s though. Oh, just the 1 wound at -1.
6 up.
1 6 up. So one of them takes a wound. Okay. Well,
just 1 wound?
Just 1 with power maul. Yeah. We should probably call it there, 'cause it's very, very late.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get another 8 on the primary, and you're not going to get any primary. Well, you might get some primary in your last turn, but not enough. Because it's currently 58 to 24 before we head into turn 5.
Yeah. It's your game.
Yes. But it was good fun. Good to see Cadians. Plenty of firepower, but not enough. Somehow, not enough bodies. You brought a lot, but berserkers are a thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, thanks for the game, Dave. And thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.